Welcome to Chaotic Calling Streaming. This is Starwind. I'm here to give you your daily report to how the cows are doing out in the field. Moose Truck has informed me that the winds are perfect for today's temperatures and the sun is shining and it should be a beautiful day to be cow napped. Anyway, joining us today we have Christopher.
Oh dear, is that me?
Yeah, I would hope that was you. And then we have Kronk.
Good evening.
Then we have Arthur.
Why is everybody so weird here?
Then we have Jack.
I got two hats. I got two hats. I got two hats. Hey, 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 hey.
Yeah, well, don't steal my nickel, alright? And then we got Vol.
Now that I just realized this, why didn't we just wait for the hour? And then he would have turned back.
I mean, Kronk's still concentrating, right? No, I think we actually had him come back to life or come back to normal. So, let me see if I can surmise this. We had an utterly good time last week. We got to see Jack apologize to Alvarina. Kronk used magic. Jack turns into a cow. Visser becomes a major lore dump character in this game. And Shishay offers to assist to prove her boss is innocent. There was also some plans for catching a bunch of bandits and finding an old gang of Jacks, but we'll just have to wait to see if we can get things moving around today. So, I would say, if I recall correctly, like, how did this scene end? Like, I remember Jack came back, and I think he went to get a drink, and then the last
Literally,
thing...
Jack made a comment that made Vol blush.
Mhm.
Arthur run off, turning into a fire genasi. Then he got chased by a bar patron that's a warlock patron.
Yep.
And then he came back dealing with that.
Yeah, Paulina took interest in one of her patrons of the bar, turning into something in an instant, and she just thought she'd go and see what's the secret. All right, so with that, my friends, I guess if we're looking for time of day, it's like maybe 1 or 2 in the afternoon, right? Like, we've been blowing much of the morning with these shenanigans, and you guys got things you want to do. So, yeah, Jack, you were having a drink, or were you having breakfast? What's? Oh yeah, that's right. You were dehydrated for some reason. I don't know why that happened.
Yeah, getting some whiskey that I think Paulina forgot to ask money for. Well, that's fine.
Oh, that'll be a silver piece there, sir, if you don't mind.
Oh, right. Right, here we go. One silver piece.
There you go. One bottle of whiskey and a cup.
I really, everyone, I think I should practice with this hat before we go out there. I want to make sure it can... I've never used it before, so don't mind me. Who can I use as a template? Oh, I'm going to cast Disguise Self with a hat, and I'm going to make myself look like Christopher.
Oh, God, okay.
Kronk's also going to practice some stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Vol will also practice some stuff.
Shella's just gonna sit here and look pretty.
She's always pretty.
I know. I'm such a pretty kobold.
I'm just gonna practice my way of the wind while Jack practices his way of the hat.
Are you sure you want to burn that just yet? Day is still young.
Just one charge.
Alright, sounds fair. So, you look like Christopher. What your, like the sky itself just changes your, oh, does it change your entire appearance? Let me think. Let's look at this guy real quick. Yeah, I just want to know, like, do you look like him in his outfit, or do you have yours on?
I look like him in his outfit, but I'll still have the hat on, unchanged.
Okay. Including clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings. So, Christopher, there's another you here. Mega, did we lose you?
It's like, oh, it's just like looking in a mirror. Just like
Oh, okay.
looking forward.
I don't look great like this. I look. I don't feel great.
You
I
want to
know
hold
sister.
hands?
If I hold hands with you, does that mean you're then married to actual Christopher?
What?
I mean, technically, you'd be holding
Are you
hands.
asking me to marry you, Christopher? Oh,
Shella,
dear.
you already
What?
know that you're talking to Jack.
Oh, sorry, the look was so uncanny. I thought you were trying out a new look there for a moment.
I don't believe that hat would look good with my ensemble.
But yeah, you pretty much take on his appearance, everything, and leaving the hat as is. Anything else you want to try?
I'm gonna try to change into Shella. I know it can only be like a foot shorter than I normally am,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll get as close I can get, and I'll make the hat look like the hood of her outfit.
All right, you look like a bigger version of Shella. And she goes, "Ooh, who's that? They're so tall."
All right, I think I got the gist of this thing. Oh god.
Paulina's like leaning on the bar behind you. It's like, so can everybody in this party just do these hat tricks or what?
I don't think so. Might just be me, and yeah.
I'm
Why?
gonna assume it's about this time that this guy here gets zapped by Wanda Smiles.
Okay, yeah, yeah. This guy's just kind of like chillaxing, right? Like he's just having dinner or afternoon meal. Wisdom, right? Nice. He gets
Charisma.
or charisma. Apparently these are going to me. I don't know why, but yeah, here's the charisma. Like, I think it's still the same number. What's the DC on this Wanda Smiles?
I think it's just 10. I'm trying to figure out how to look at it.
Yeah, it's just 10.
Yeah, you just need to
Yeah,
go ahead.
DC
And,
10.
you know what, guys? We're gonna go with this because it would have been the same anyway. Like, it's going to GM. I don't know why. I'll have to fix it on the character sheet, but they got a 4. And all of a sudden, he just starts to smile for no reason, and Paulina comes over and says, "There you go. I knew you'd feel better after a good drink." I don't know why, but I'm all smiles now. This is not what I wanted to do, but hi.
Like, this is a special kind of body horror.
I
And
can't.
Kronk still has no idea it's working.
Yeah, you hear a commotion over there. Look at the wand. Did it do anything? I don't know. There's a guy that looks happy over there. My face is not reflecting how I actually feel today, and I don't know how I feel about that. Hey, can we fix this? What's going on? And Paulina's like, I have no idea what's going on with you. Are you okay? Okay? You know what? It's time for you to quit drinking. I know I only gave you one, but it looks like you're done. Hi, but no, wait, come back. I need stuff. Don't let me continue this shenanigan. I'm gonna just go crazy on my own self if you let me do all the talking today, guys.
So we have a Shella with long Shella. And then
That's
we
a
have
long
the turtle
Shella?
making people smile.
Yeah.
Points to Jack.
Yeah. Are you saying that out loud though? Because Kronk is
I
looking at
am.
the
Like,
one.
I'm saying that
Yeah,
out loud. It's like, I like small Shella better than tall Shella.
I knew I was best Shella. Small Shella, best Shella. So step off, Jack.
Yeah. So look, I'm actually just gonna drop the disguise self to go
Mhm.
back to normal. So, are y'all ready to do this, or should we wait around dusk to do it? Because frankly, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Jack. I feel so rude.
It's fine. you milked me, so it's all fine.
Oh God.
Flushes and just sits there and go like, I was gonna say something, but now I just lost my train of thought. Hold on. All right. I want to leave soon, but I need to get the spell from, Christopher first to put in this ring.
All right, do that, and I suppose we'll get any last minute items we need to before we start heading out.
Let's see if past me.
Like,
actually
I
did
guess
any
looks
work.
to Vol like, oh, apologies, were you looking for a specific spell?
Well, I did get this ring. I put a couple spells in here that I don't use often, but are nice to have ready. But do you have any useful spells that could help any allies to get back up? I'm usually in the front, so it might be nice if one of us goes down and I could help them instead of you.
So, well, I am capable of casting a Cure Wounds spell, and I'm also capable of even bringing one back from the death within a certain time range.
I could yell a bunch of words and heal everybody with a single heal.
I just know that this ring is big enough to fit, and I just managed to look at this ring. There's like 5 slots that are colored, and then 2 of them are filled. 3 more slots, so spell of that power. But if we could revive people, that might be nice because, well, let's say I go down, then someone could grab my ring and then, bam, if they needed to. Or I could do it for someone else.
Above game, it's the latter case. Since
I
only the
forgot.
person attuned to the ring can cast the spell. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
I
I was
forgot.
about to
Thank
say.
you for pointing that out.
Yeah, I
Then
was about
out
to
of
say.
character, just so that I don't have to keep dancing around. So, Mega, are you cool with putting Revivify in this ring?
Oh no, that's perfectly fine. I was just like making sure in game it was clear which one you were actually going for.
Right, that's why I mentioned like the 3
If-
slots at 3rd level.
It's so well then. I suppose that settles that then. As he pulls out one of the diamonds and just kind of like holds it over the ring. Now
Yeah.
hold still. And casts Revivify into the ring.
All right.
Now, I am kind of curious, Star, because we never explored it, but when he casts a spell, does it look like a ball of energy just slides into this ring, or kind of like... How
It
would it look?
might take on like a radiant, like little blister of light that would have originated over a corpse or whatever, and just get sucked in, like it's being sucked into a black hole or something, into the ring itself. So there's like a small flash for a moment, and then it just dims real quickly as it takes up the 3 slots I think that you had remaining.
Alright, good. Now we'll be ready if something happens to... Well, let's just say this. If something happens to you, I could bring you up.
What is your purpose here?
Thank you, Webhead Zero, for the follow.
It's like, let's hope it doesn't come to that, but yes, I appreciate your forward thinking.
I mean, I totally want to save it for Jack, because it sounds like from a string of things, he was going to end up having that issue. But...
He was the last one to die.
Don't you hate getting discriminated
Please
by
let's
being the
not
last one
think
to
about
die?
that too hard.
Oh, right, my ring
Still
is
thinking
completely
back the
full.
incident in the bathhouse.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean,
All that for an axe.
did we get rid of that blasted thing? I forgot to ask. I forgot to ask you a question about
I
that.
forgot to ask you about it. You know, what axe it? What happened to your axe? Well, you know, she was being a bother.
That's got me really, really hard. I was going like, wait, I'm trying to say ask, not axe.
You put it in your bag of golding, and it's just there now.
No, actually, it's presently in in Christopher's bag of holding. That's the place where he put it last.
Right.
Yeah, I think we made sure nobody picked it up. All right.
Like, are we gonna get rid of it, or we can't sell it? That'd be bad.
That
I
know
guess
I've
that
been
would be irresponsible.
Well, I've been thinking if we don't get rid of it just yet, and if it is Brutus and the others that are out there, and they do want to talk, we could possibly offer it up as a sort of gift. We'll leave out the part where it's on the curse side of things.
So what you're saying is, Jack, is that you want them to end up like how you ended up.
Pretty much. I mean, hey, if they start fighting with amongst themselves with it, and they start killing each other for it, well, so long as it's not Brutus or Kennen, and we get a... Well, I mean, if we get to this stage of actually talking to them.
You sure do have a lot
Well-
of weird ways of giving gifts to your friends.
Then how about this? Let's wait for the chance to talk to them first before we try to, ruin their days by having them be unable to separate from the cursed axe.
That's true.
But now that I got the spell, I'm ready to go.
All right. Everybody ready to hit the road? Like, we're getting carriages. We have horses, right?
Yeah.
Let's hit the road, Jack.
Well,
And
well,
don't come
do we
back
have
no more. No. Oh, what?
Do we have a tarp or something to cover the back with?
I'll say, like, because you've been kind of like talking about it, it doesn't take you too long. You may even borrow something from Paulina. Like, she has a lot of tarps that she uses to cover, like, firewood and stuff like that. And she says, just bring it back.
Was ours a cart or a carriage?
Yours is like an open face cart, if I remember right. Like, I don't know. Let's revisit. So, you know what? Here, let me do this instead. This will save me time later.
All I remember is that I have Sally and Red Rocking Racer, or Red Rocking Hard Racer, or whatever. Red Rocking Racer. I remember
You
that
better,
part.
you better remember.
I know
'cause
me and
don't
Jack
remember.
were sitting on the back end of it, but I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if it was a carriage or a cart.
I'll let you pick. Like, what do you want it to be? You want to be a carriage where you have to actually walk out the side, or do you want to be able to just pop up and say, surprise?
I
Like,
think that's how we played it before, because when we were attacked by those gnolls.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's probably like this here carriage that you see down here where Shella is. Which means you can put your tokens down there whenever you're ready to achieve something in today's game. I don't know how far we'll get, but we'll definitely try, guys. Well, oops. Trying to move them to be kind of there.
Right, Jack wants to drive a cart.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say before we leave, we'd go over the plan one more time, just to make sure everyone's on board.
I had this odd suspicion you're looking at Kronk.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure
And also at
everybody
Christopher.
understands what's going on here. Go ahead.
Yeah. Jack would go over the plan unless someone chimes in. Jack drives it. Shella, Vol, and Croc sit in the back underneath the tarp. And then if there's a way to, like, blend into any brush, Arthur and Christopher would be about back, like, 30, 40, or 50 odd feet, kind of trailing behind and to the side.
Alright, for the sanity of this map, this river does not exist. So just imagine the rest of that is just pure land, alright? But other than that, yeah, set yourselves up where you think you would be in the moment. And then we'll see what happens.
And also, while I'm sitting in the front, I would use the hat of disguise to turn myself into an old man, like with a kind of a scruffy short beard, like very scruffy hair. The hat is turned into like an old worn merchant's hat, just sitting on top of my head. I've got like this old like raggedy like clothing and kind of like a worn scratchy robe on. I'm like hunched over, and I've turned my my wand into a loaf of bread.
A loaf
And I
of bread.
would have also, yep, and I would have also actually taken the bottle of whiskey with me and
Mhm.
sat it next to me while I'm riding.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well drink while you're driving, right? Don't do that
Yep.
at home, kids.
And I'd tell everyone, if I say the phrase "bag of candy," that is the phrase to attack. I'll put
All
it in
right,
the chat.
do we all understand what's happening here? Okay. Kronk understands.
Yeah, I understand. Bag of candy.
I like candy. That's a good phrase. I'll definitely be
I
paying
just
attention for that.
better be careful with your words. Suddenly they're to talk about brandy. It's like, yeah, I got a whole bag of it. Wait, they're
You
telling
know,
us to attack. Go.
bag of brandy? Go! Alright, so Christopher and Arthur are going to be like off to the side, sidelining it, right? And you guys are just slowly, like, okay, so we know we have to get a little ways from the city, right?
Yeah.
And you're trying to go by what you assume might be an old haunt where they would attack. Is that what I'm getting at? Like, I'm trying to read you before I give you what actually happens.
Yeah. Based on the quest, it was somewhere to the west. So somewhere to the west on the road, kind of closer to where Jack would
Excuse me.
believe they would attack from.
All right. Excuse me.
Oh, and I guess Christopher would have Dorian kind of like hanging out,
Mhm.
maybe like like between like 80, 100 feet in the air, just like keeping an eye out from above.
Sure. That works.
But
Yeah, I would
when
imagine.
one last thing,
Yep.
as we're going along the road, as we get closer to it, I would very quickly use an action in my smith's tools to create a my little turret, a protective one.
So he uses his loaf of bread to create a turret.
Yeah, the
All right.
Eldritch Cannon protective one, the protector. So then it'll sit in the back. I'll actually bring the jackal will be small sized. Just pretend the jackal is the turret.
Sure, that works. Like, I'm just sitting here thinking, did I... Wait, what artificer? What? Yeah, okay, remind me. Which one are you again?
Artillerist.
He's
Artillers,
also
okay.
one with the bag of coach.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, not using any bag of coach, though, are we?
No.
All right, fair enough.
It's sitting with me, but I'm not using it right now.
All right, fair enough. So... Jack, just... your plan starts to go, right? Like, it is now about 4 in the afternoon as you finally get to a location that you think is suitable for them to ambush. So far, nothing, but you had your allies scatter out and kind of look in on things. I need, for everybody who is looking on the road, to make perception checks, and I need one from Dorian as well. Jack, that whiskey is just spot on. Yee, doggy.
Acting just like an old man. I can't see anything.
My eyes, I just can't. This hat disguise way too good. All right. Give Dorian advantage because he has the height advantage. So whenever you roll yours there, Mega, just make sure you know he has advantage. All
Right,
right.
so then there's Christopher's, and then
I think you mean Marowak's.
oh, I did forget to switch over the character sheet. Not that it's particularly visible with the new hub, but
Oh yeah, yeah.
and then for Dorian's role,
Come on, Dorian, pull it through, buddy. Be useful. Fine. He gets distracted too, it seems. The
I mean,
road
13's
ahead.
not awful, but
No, it's not awful, but if anybody's gonna win this perception, it's gonna be Arthur, and even Arthur's having trouble seeing anything from where he's at. But yeah, you continue down the road where you think this ambush might take place. Dead quiet, like whatever's going on. Like you can feel that, like eyes are looking at you though, right? Like you feel that on the back of your neck. So you kind of like got that sense that somebody's watching. But you don't see anything at the moment. So at this point here, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna kind of grab the whiskey, take a little swig, like a shaky swig, and put it down. Nancy, how much longer until we get there? We're heading east, right?
Look to
I'm
your
saying
left.
that out loud.
Yeah. You look to your left, look to your right, and whoever might be watching, like, where the fuck's Nancy? Did he say go now? I heard bag of candy. What did you hear? No, I'm just kidding. I think that's what's gonna alert it, right? Let's do that. So pull this guy out real quick. See if he... out of the road ahead, you hear a soft swish noise as a bush within about 20 feet of you merges with a dagger towards you with an 18 to hit you, Jack. How's that do?
An 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, and then all of a sudden this guy reveals himself. And he's like, alright boys, bring it on! And at this point here, I'm going to have everybody roll for initiative. While I bring it on. Do that, and then we do this. Boop! Oh, hell, boss. I didn't see those guys. I don't know why I wasn't looking hard enough. You know, it's almost like it wasn't our art, boss. That might have been the reason why.
oh, we were lacking main protagonist powers, perhaps.
Yeah. I think that's what it is. Oh, hey, look. Jack just got stabbed. Or almost stabbed. Well, did that hit or no?
Yeah, that hit.
Alright, so you take 6 piercing.
Okay.
And
I'm just gonna
he
add-
just...
yeah.
Yeah, he calls the rest of his goons in. That was his surprise round. And just kind of like to move this surprise round along a little bit. They just kind of like start closing distance around the cart. So I'm just going to do movement, and they're just pulling out ranged weapons to kind of like surround you. Various locations here. Yeah, I might be moving these a little too far for some of them, but I feel like they need to get somewhere real quick. Like, we definitely don't want to, you know, that lovely little situation where you can easily kill everything in one go. So they all start to approach, and they're all kind of like chuckling to themselves, and the big guy's like, alright, old man, you need to step down from your cargo if you don't want to get stabbed again.
Alright, hold on. My old bones aren't like what they used to be.
So I guess that's his turn then. Like, he just kind of like tells you, alright, you need to step down, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Vo, what do you do? Like, the initiative's on you at the moment.
He didn't say bag of candy yet.
Sure didn't.
But I imagine she hears the commotion, so she readies her arrows.
Yeah, these guys are just gonna kind of like surround. All right, Jack, it's your go here. What do you do?
Hold on, everyone, hold on. You wouldn't happen to be the little group of birds called the Canned Boots, would ya?
The who, the where, the what?
Just
Come on, old man.
Yep.
Get your ass off the
Okay,
cart. We're taking this cart. You're gonna have to walk home.
No, I think y'all just gotta mind yourselves. I got a big old bag of candy in the back. And at that point, I grab my loaf of bread, point it outwards towards, let me ruler this. Yeah, they'll do it. And I shoot off a fireball.
Okay, where do you want it?
Gonna set her right on this guy here.
All right, give me a second here. Let me pull out
Can
my.
I also use my ready to action just to pop the tarp and just shoot an arrow?
You should have said you held an action.
Oh, I thought you got the hint
I
for the
did.
ready action.
No, you
Oh,
gotta.
I didn't
you
say it
gotta
right.
you gotta. Yeah, you never said it. Yeah, I'm like, if you don't say it, you didn't do it.
My bad, sorry.
Is that good or is that good?
Yeah, I want to hit like as many as possible. It's right there is good.
All right, so he kind of like turns and sees this attack going off. He's like, "No, not my boys!" And then all of a sudden, one of them's this guy. Gets a 15, a 17. Dang, that's gonna be hard to beat. So he takes 29. So I'll get him out of the way so I don't have to think about. Wow. Okay. And then the rest of these are gonna make. How many do I need? 1,
I
2,
think they
3,
die.
4, 5. Oh God, I think you're right. No, my boys! Even if they duck.
Even if they duck. Where?
Quack! They, fell over. You know what? I'm gonna give the other guys a little bit more HP so they can survive. That's how we're gonna play this from now on. So yeah, you rotisserie gold a lot of guys over there, and they instantly fall dead. These guys inhale deeply, like, and the gods seem to give them plus a little bit more health so they can survive that kind of attack. Because I didn't expect you to do something that quick to kill this. But there you go.
And bonus action, I will use the protector's thing. Oh God, I can't even. The temporary hope. So everyone in the cart, anyway, Shella, Kronk, and Foal gain 6 temporary hit points.
Wow, I feel like a bag of candy.
Hey, Shella, guess what?
Yeah. What?
Means jump and shoot a fireball.
Oh, okay, I'm on it. Dead. Hey, Kronk, you're up.
Kronk's just gonna come up and get in front of Jack.
Alright. Anything else?
I'm just gonna ready action attack.
If they come close, or?
Yeah.
Just gotta make sure I know the trigger. Alright. This guy is still alive, so I'll have him take his light crossbow and shoot the guy who just blew up half the party. So, Jack, I get a 23.
And I'm gonna use my reaction.
Which does?
Forces disadvantage on ranged attacks. On someone I'm standing beside.
What's it called?
It's the protector fighter feat. Or martial, I guess it is.
Oh, here it should be here. Let's take a look, shall we?
I don't know if I got it added properly to my thing, so I don't know where to find it.
Are you wielding a shield?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, you know what? Because I feel like I should just re-roll that, so I'll go ahead and roll again for him. And then we'll take the lowest there. Alright, so he gets a 7. Ting. Christopher, you're up.
All right, then. I guess Christopher from, I guess from his position, we'll just start blasting, beginning with this guy, I guess.
Which one again? Oh,
This
4.
one.
Alright, yeah. Do you see numbers and
Like
names?
cause like the, I don't see any names.
No numbers.
Shit. Well, this is going to be temporary.
We'll shoot
'Cause,
that
like,
guy.
Because this is
Number
the one that
something,
seems to be in charge in some way, right?
Yeah, he seemed to have led the attack.
Okay, just making sure. Making sure I know who is who.
Right, right.
Okay. Now there are numbers.
Well, there's a few numbers. I don't know if I want to get them all because it's a little bit problematic. Oh, then again, I guess that's all I need, right? The rest of them are dead. Oh, this guy's still alive. I'll go ahead and put him down. Alright, so yeah, what do you want to do?
Yeah, just Christopher pulls out his rod and goes for an EB at Bandit 4.
Alright. Both of
Don't
those
stop
hit.
and stare. Pull up an easy chair. Welcome to you, 40 thieves.
Both of those hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh, and I think they. Okay, no, never mind. It's on. It's switched on. So
Okay, yeah, and so you just had a bad roll.
18 damage.
Alright, he takes 18 damage and nearly gets, knocked off his feet, but he's still standing.
And just for fun, I knocked him back 20 feet.
And, yeah, he goes 20 feet back. Hey, that hurt. Anything else for your turn?
That'll be it for Christopher's turn.
This guy will move up. Shoot a crossbow at Jack. Gets a 13. That guy's dead. I'll go ahead and remove from the turn order. That guy's dead. I'll go ahead and move to the turn order. Arthur, you're up.
Hey, from the shadows comes a stealth check for first.
Well, you can do that if you want, or you could, do the other thing.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Either works.
Yeah, bonus action to steady aim.
Fair enough.
And the shot's going to go off at bandit number 7.
Fair enough.
Oof.
13 hits.
Yeah, I guess they are. Yeah.
It's
Anyhow.
a pity. It's a pity.
They are bandits.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have access to plate mail. You know what I mean? He takes a severe wound from that and kind of like grappling at his knee, but he is still standing.
And that shall be his turn.
Okay. After getting pushed back, he tries to run back up and 8320. Let me see how far he can reach. Where is Christopher at? 80. He's gonna try to shoot you back. Right on the money. Ping. Wow, okay. Rolling natural 20s tonight. So that's at Christopher.
Yeah. Isn't that just always happening?
I'm just checking though. Is that good? Alright, we're good. For 13 points of damage, as that guy who got hit by your Eldritch Blast comes racing back up as far as he can get. He's like, I'll get you back! Fires. It goes through the ears of the horse, through the mane, over Kronk's shoulder, and then slams right into Christopher behind you guys.
Just shouting, every bloody time! And just...
Yeah. Nice. Alright, so this guy here is going to try to race up here, staying within threat range, and then he'll take out his weapons. Pulls out a scimitar and then snaps another dagger off his belt in his offhand and does 2 in 1. We get a 23, 7, and a 10. I take it to 23 hits.
Yep.
That is 7 pierce or slashing. Damn, Shella's. Wait, did I put Shella on the turn order? Hold on. I'm
I don't
sorry,
think you
guys.
did.
Oops. She was waiting for a bag of candy, and I forgot to stand
Oh,
up.
she could have done a fireball.
No, she
oh well.
couldn't. Not technically. Like, Jack didn't take his turn till after Shella.
Do I still get
Cool.
my held action on that guy?
He's attacking your ally. I guess you do. Uh-oh.
Although, wait, when did you use your protector?
You already burned your reaction.
That was a reaction.
Yeah, but the problem is you have to use your reaction to create a held action. That's the problem.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
Okay, I thought that holding an action was just wait.
Oh,
kinda
no,
like
no,
moving
it's
yourself
a-
and-
Yeah, okay, so to be clear, and this is rules as written though, and it's pretty plain straight. It's like, if you hold an action, it's going to cost you your reaction, because whenever you take the action, you're going to be doing it as a reaction to what you said. Best way to make sense of it. So yeah, you burned your...
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I let you burn your reaction to do the protecting thing in the first place. So that you know, but we'll go from there, okay?
No, it's totally fine.
We'll throw 2 daggers at the heavy shell Kronk. I don't know. Nah, let's keep throwing them at Jack. This is his party, right?
I will use a reaction to cast shield.
Okay. Hey, Vol,
So
you
I
can
now have
your turn.
Yeah, I can finally do stuff.
Yay!
Well, Vol's gonna pop out.
Bag of
jump
candy!
behind
Bag
here.
of candy! Shit.
Whoops, wrong one.
Wow,
was-
you went far.
I don't know what happened. I was literally trying to stand behind this guy to teleport me up that far. But literally, she's gonna jump behind. It's like, I think it might be an idea for you to surrender now. Yay or nay?
I still have boys. What are you talking about? I ain't scared of you.
I start stabbing him.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, Boom and Blade is back. So let me do that. Poke him in the butt. I totally missed that
Yee.
butt.
You sure did. He swings to the left and you miss.
That's
You
okay, I
didn't-
got another one.
You booming blade yourself.
But that's just a regular hit.
23 hits. Anything else?
Oh, I can't do the Way of the Wind. You said that takes an action, right?
Oh yeah. Those are kind of like spells and whatnot, so they definitely take actions.
I'm
sir.
done.
Yeah, only certain things can be used as a reaction. If there's like a spell simulation, that is a reaction. Alright.
Yeah, then I'm done.
Let's see here. Can he... Jumps up between the horses, gets up on your carriage, and just kind of like pincers Jack in.
both of us.
One more slides in, then they'll all disappear.
Now, he's got high AC at the moment. Shella jumps up and goes, "Where's my bag of candy? I'm hungry." Oh. Let's see, how many can she get? How many bandits can you get with a single fireball?
A 1, a 2,
Two,
a 3.
three. Three. Boom. Alright, so Shella casts fireball. And yells out, "Jack, you owe me candy after this."
Stupid Shella.
You say that. But then she does. Oh, 8. Oh, wow. There is a chance that they might survive it. Damn it. Alright.
That is a low roll.
That was. because I was about to get cocky for. That's what happened. Oh, but look at there. They're all dead. Oh, wait. No, I forgot. I adjusted hit points. 2 of them are dead. One of them survives, barely. But yeah, these
I think
2
you're
are dead.
losing your voice.
Who, me?
Oh no, I'm responding to the captain guy just with that
Oh,
fireball.
oh, yeah, voice. Okay, never mind. Sorry. He just goes, damn it. Where's my candy, Jack? And now it's Jack's turn.
Bonus action, the protector is gonna spurt some more magical healing, but straight onto me since I'm the only one that's been hit so far. Well, in this range anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you might roll higher,
Higher.
and they can still.
Yeah, so they take the higher of whatever. And it's about the same. 1 more point if you want it, but I'm not even going to bother.
That's fine where it is. And then, all right, boys. Now you part of Brutus's gang. You all the cunning brutes or not?
The who? Still seems
That's
ignorant to
what
what
I
you're
thought.
saying.
Yeah. I'm gonna stab this guy with this dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go find it. 28.
I mean, yeah, I
think
guess that
that'll
hits. For today, and today only, a 28 will hit, yes. But if it's a 29, it will miss. Figure that one out. You stab him with the dagger, he takes some hits, he's like, ah! Paper cut. What else do you do? Anything?
Nah, I just kind of yell at the group. I had a feeling this was the case.
Kronk, you're up.
Okay, good fun. I want to try to drag this guy here, like grab his leg and pull him off the cart onto the ground.
Make an athletics check. That's a pretty good athletics check. I will try to avoid it. Not good enough. You can move him up to 15 feet. Where do you want him to land?
Okay, you give me that much leeway? I'll put him right there.
He can't occupy an already occupied space, so you're gonna have to move too.
Ah,
Yeah, but you can move him up to 15 feet from where he is, because you got him grappled. So you're pulling him down, so you're gonna have to move back one to pull him like to where you are right now.
okay. So can I per se stand there and have him there?
Yes.
Cool.
So you go 1, 2, 3, and he's like, ah, let
And-
me go, let me go.
Quick question: is he like? Do I have him like bear hug style, or do I get him by foot, dragging him so he's prone?
Do you want him by the feet?
I did tag.
Shove is a different.
Well, I
Yeah.
did tag grab him by the
grapple.
leg, right? So that's why I'm asking.
Yeah. Well, I would say he'd be able to get to his feet on his turn and not be considered prone, because you literally like dragged him over and stuff. Like, yeah, like what Mega was trying to say is like there's actually you can shove people, which does exactly what you want, but you don't get to move them. So the question becomes, do you want to move him? Because if you move him, you're bear hugging him. If you leave him where he is, he just falls over where he was.
Okay, I wasn't bear hugging his ground by his legs, so we'll say he's there then. I guess.
All right, that's fair. No, we're learning all these fun rules because you want to do fun things, right? It's all good. They made rules for having fun. But yeah. Okay, so you want him just to be prone right here then? Roll me a d6 then. I will give you a little something for this. As he falls on his ass, he bumps his head and takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage from the cart.
Okay, so now I'm gonna assume he's beside me, prone on the ground.
Yeah, well, he's prone on the ground if you want him to. We'll consider that the ground.
So I get advantage on that one.
You do realize you... Okay, this is a bonus action that you're using. Yeah, you get advantage. Okay, sorry. I remember what you got there. What am I trying to do here? Trying to prone him is what I'm trying to do. That hits for 9, alright. Anything else?
Nope, that is my turn, sir.
Alright, let's take away 9 more HP. And yeah, there you go. Scimitar speed, bonus action attack. Nice. This guy here, still surviving, kind of like goes to check on his allies, and then, boss, we gotta run. They got too much firepower, and he's trying to dart away. Takes a action to dash. Gets to about 5 feet off the map there, but we'll just say he's there. Christopher, you're up.
It's, yeah, so Christopher is just going to aim the rod at the one running away. It's like, no, don't go telling any bosses. As he just fires another couple of Eldritch Blasts.
Go for it. Wow.
You
Nice.
run around, I run around, we all do a run around. Or 21 force.
Yeah, took both of those attacks to drop him. He gets pushed, another 20 feet away, but he's a corpse at this point, so he skids into the ground and just remains there, face down, butt up. Alright, anything else? You want to move? Are you good?
Christopher will go ahead and at least move over here. Kind of like maybe if someone's trying to like make advances and end his turn.
Yeah, no worry. We're going to play Connect 4 just like we do on Curse of Strahd. This is on Vol. Damn, Vol. Take 8 slashing damage as this bandit sneaks up behind you with a scimitar and whoosh.
Do I take 8 damage? Because I was supposed to be like,
I mean, are you going to really take this guy's critical hit away?
You know what critical hits do to me.
So, question, what's your AC before you shield?
23.
Okay, fuck you. Alright, moving on. Arthur, you're up.
He is going to put the bow away in some way or fashion. You must drop it. Take out the sword and run this way and just give him a good stab.
Ooh, look at this Connect 4 going on. Well, yeah, Connect 6, we're moving up in the world. Go ahead.
You're the one that started at Star.
I can't help it, like, you guys get advantage, I get advantage, you get advantage, I get advantage, it's all good. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Is that Star is Oprah?
Ow! You get advantage, and you just die. Wow, yeah, how do you want to kill this guy, I wonder?
That's 53 in one shot.
Yeah, like, I only gave him 35 HP, and then you just deleted him like it was nothing. So I guess Arthur just come like... Oh, go ahead, I'll let you describe it if you want.
Give him a good stab in the head, then just kind of throw him off to the side. Maybe dash his head against a rock. Who knows?
Yeah, this bandit's about to badmouth you, and then all of a sudden you see the edge of a rapier just kind of like pierce out from behind his tongue, and then just slink back as he just kind of like lolls over and falls over dead. Blah. Well, that definitely cleared the field of a lot of people.
Hello?
I'm thinking, hold on. GDF or talk our way out? GDF it is. He will do 2 scimitars and a dagger to Jack. And Jack, your current AC is what?
I don't think I put up a shield again.
Then you could
Yeah,
take
that
9
was last
slashing.
time. 9 slashing? Alright. That's fine.
Dead. Dead. Because it looks like Kronk hasn't had any luck. We're going to go ahead and attack Kronk.
Still no luck.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to hit you, buddy. Then again,
Oh.
Vol, you're up.
Also, presumably, did he stand up?
What? Kronk? Kronk's not Kronk. No, this is a different guy. This is the one.
Oh,
on the
okay.
road.
Yeah, I didn't see.
Yeah,
Their token was kind of hiding a bit.
Yeah. That horse is in the way. Either I go after the horse or I go after Kronk. I was like, I'll just go after Kronk. All right, Vol, you're up.
So, do you still want to keep fighting, or do you want me to just take you down now?
Make an intimidation check.
Alright, let's do it.
Cause Vol's
a bad bitch.
He can only get to 22. He kind of like says, let the rest of them go. They had just. You want me to give up? I'll give up, but you gotta let the rest of them go. No, boss, we're here. No, look, we can clearly see we're outclassed here. We lost all of our friends. What do you do?
Have them all drop their weapons and yourself, and I think that'll be fair. What do you think, Jack? We got him, the leader.
That's all we really need.
Throw him down.
They start to drop their scimitars to the ground. This guy's already on the ground. He's like, I'm kind of like, he kind of like sits up and throws his weapons down.
Alright.
Kronk's
You
gonna
guys
pat the
can
guy on the
leave.
ground on the head.
Say that again, Kronk.
Kronk's gonna pat the guy on the ground on the head.
Okay, he's just like, quit it. Go ahead, Vol.
I was gonna say, now you two can head off, and if he's nice with his words, he might join you.
Alright, so now I'll just ask an overall question. Do we want to end the turn order and see if these guys just skedaddle like they say they are?
I'll let Jack decide.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if they actually run.
They, this guy slowly gets up, trying to reset himself, right? And, the other one just kind of like slowly backs away. Attack of opportunity if you ever saw one.
Won't take it.
Okay. Nope, just figure I ask. So yeah, he stands up. Slowly starts making his way. This guy starts to back up, backs away.
Kronk's gonna give him a good game on his way by.
They just kind of like jump for a moment. It's like, what the? And then continue to slowly make their way away. Though they're still kind of like watching. So they're moving backwards, and then they look at the bodies that are at the ground and they're like, and then they kind of like turn and start to run away.
Now, do we need to tie him up, or do you think we're good? I don't think you want to deal with him for that long, do ya?
Sit him by the edge of the car.
You heard him. Kinda like, bumps him with her like little rapier pommel to try to hint him to go there. Not hitting him, just kinda like hinting by, nudging him. That's the word I was looking for.
Oh, that's a roundabout way to do that, but alright.
Sorry!
Make a perception check as you nudge him.
Sure, I can do that. Come on, perception.
You see him grabbing something out of a bag.
I immediately swatted at his hand.
You swat it, and a small little smoke bomb kind of like lands on the ground, but he wasn't able to activate it.
Do you want me to change my mind?
You act like I shouldn't be trying these things. Who sent you anyway? Are you the law?
Not anymore.
And what's your
But
purpose?
right now,
Why-
I'm not the law here. Right now, he's your lawman. Points to Jack.
Mhm.
listen, you sit down, you behave yourself, don't try these little tricks, which I grant you it was a good attempt, and you answer my questions, and you can leave with the rest. You understand?
All right, give me straight up intimidation. See how this goes. As we get ready to go into a social interaction here. Oh, strong, strong. I mean, he can beat it, but let's find out. All right, cool. So he just kind of like sees that he's getting defeated, and he kind of like takes a seat. He's at your mercy at the moment. Well, what do you want to know?
I'm gonna drop the disguise self so I turn to normal.
Should have guessed
I
it was
was-
some old wiry old fuck.
Yeah. Well, you're lucky days that I'm a bounty hunter. Well, not so lucky, I suppose. Thing is, I came out here expecting the cunning brutes, which is why I put up this whole charade. But the moment you struck at me and you ordered me to get off your cart and you were gonna take the whole thing, that's not how they operate. I know how they operate. Which is why I fried some of your friends. Now, if you don't want to join them, you're gonna answer what you can. And we'll be making sure we get the full truth out of you. Because if you don't, well, the rest of your days, well, you won't make sundown. Let's be clear on that.
All right. Ask your stupid questions.
Do you know of the cunning brutes?
Yeah. He kind of like shakes his head no.
I want to insight that.
Uh-huh.
While I insight him taking that smoke bomb, I swat it out of his hand.
Uh-huh. All right. My check was for something else. I don't know who you're talking about.
How about Brutus the Cunning, or perhaps Kenan the Brute, the leader and enforcer of this other bandit group?
Enforcer? There ain't no enforcers around here.
Do I believe him?
Make another insight. Yeah, you believe him. Plain as day.
I'm
Cold
I'm
ass
gonna go
honky.
ahead and buy myself advantage.
What, you don't want to believe him?
Nah, I wanna make sure. There we go. Let's see if that works.
Alright, that is Jax. Go for it.
Oh my god, really?
Okay, you know what? You believe it a little bit more.
Where's Christopher at?
Just having doubts
Christopher.
about himself.
Oh, apologies. I was just making sure there were none others. How's thing going over here?
Get over here.
He is now over here.
Yeah.
You got any questions for this lout? Since he's not with the cunning brutes. I figured rich boy here would want to ask some questions.
What do you want, rich boy?
Oh. I do suppose that is a bit unfortunate, isn't it? Although, if you're unassociated, then are you part of your own group?
He looks back to the decimated bodies and kind of goes, well, used to.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Probably can
it-
still see like the smoke lines coming off of some of them.
yeah, and he goes, yeah, it seems like I'm going to have to go into early retirement after this. You did it. Yay.
Well, you know,
the
I
big
do-
bad bandit's not going to harm anyone anymore. Woo. Sorry.
So, you know, you could always take up farming.
Yeah, could take up fishing too. Speaking of fishing, there used to be a group here that used to fish a long time ago. Though I hear they're fishing elsewhere.
And where are they fishing nowadays?
The great ocean blue, my friend. Seems to be a lot more money in stealing from those who can't defend themselves on a boat than a bunch of heavily armed bozos on a crate that can just tear through whatever we throw at them. We might actually take them up on that offer. Or not.
So, well,
I
yeah,
could
I do
change my
believe that
ways.
I do believe no one in their right mind would just, say, jump off the ship for no reason. Be left behind, I think.
Okay, bringing you over here was a mistake. Go back to whatever you were doing.
Sorry, Jack. That was a channel joke.
No,
As
it's okay.
as you walk away, Christopher, the guy goes, "Well, at least you're easier to talk to. Thanks." Help me face reality real quick. What do you want now?
Well, in your little journeys, if you perhaps run into this group, if it's the same one I'm after, can you let them know that their old pal Jack Van Zant wants to talk to him? So
No.
long as they don't show hostilities or nothing.
No offense, but I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Well, how about this? You either do it, or I kill you right here.
How would you know if I did it anyway? You know what? Fine, I'll do it.
Bull wanted
would
to
you
say he's
search
got you there, but she keeps quiet.
What do you do, Jack?
Vol, help me search him for anything else.
Oh,
Alright,
yes,
it's not my
please.
first pat down to do someone.
Yeah. Let her pat me down. I'm all for it.
I never said I was nice. Can I do an athletics check to be kind of like aggressive? You know how rough of a search I do?
Sure.
Cause she's a bad bitch.
As you kind of like get a little rough with him, he just kind of like leans over to your ears like, a little harder there, honey. I don't think I can. I can feel that. I can feel that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were asking me to do it harder. Want me to do a little bit more?
You can let it go now. I can't let me do it.
Christopher
go.
is visibly cringing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that often in the army. Don't worry about it. Or I used to.
Ow. But yeah, you're patting him down, looking for stuff. Give me an investigation as well.
All right.
I mean, there's money there if you want it. Or do you want to leave it on him?
I mean, I don't need it.
I'm just saying, if I don't have to give you the
Like,
number,
I
I'll
literally
move on.
don't need it.
So you fill another bag that's not the scrotum, and it jingles a bit. You find inside one of the pockets of these bags, though, there's like a folded up map.
You can have this, Jack. Hand it over to him.
Yeah. You open it up.
Yep.
You now have to
It
decide to
screams,
kill yourself.
I'm the map, I'm the map.
Jesus Christ. I was gonna go for something darker, but whatever. As a joke. No, you open up the map. It is a map of the Tynak Kingdom. And on this map, there's like X's on the highway. You recognize them as hotspots. Like, these are the spots you would go to set up a, what they try to do, right? An ambush or a toll or whatever. And there's a big old T with a circle on it in the far southwest city known as Farson. Not the only other significant thing you could see on the map.
Would I understand what that would mean? Or could I guess?
You can guess. I don't think you would understand. What's your guess?
Well, she's gonna stand for some treasure, perhaps. Say, fella, tell you what, since I so kind of feel bad that she roughed you up, and since I'm here taking this map from you, yeah, why don't you tell me what this is? And it just points to the T, and I'll give you a little gift on your way.
Persuasion or intimidation?
For more persuasion.
Being sweet.
I'm gonna flash a genius. It'll make it a 9, but it's
Make it a 9?
better. Yeah.
Alright, to be fair, I'll challenge your 9 with his wisdom.
I mean, I did help you out, Jack, there. There's a reason why he can't resist you.
That's where we take our haul. Where we need to hawk it. That's where the Tazarath park. Where they do business on land.
Well, that's mighty fine. Here, I'm gonna grab the bottle of whiskey and hand it to him.
He takes
Take
it.
this. And if there's
Okay.
anything else you want to tell me, there's a little bit more in for you. You have
He
any
starts-
worthwhile information?
Yeah, he starts to walk away like he ain't got nothing else to say to you. If you're just gonna let him. Takes the whiskey, takes a few steps like, nuh-uh, nothing more.
Fella, are you gonna keep robbing people around here?
Probably not. It seems like I have to restructure my group, you know? Time to rethink what we're doing around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't rob around here because frankly the quest just told us to stop the bandit group around here. So
You
if
know,
you take
we-
your business elsewhere.
Usually it's a low-level group, you know, brand new people to the field. They could stop us, but nope, just had to be a bunch of yous. Stumbles off. Hey, do you have any candy? What? No, get away from me, you little runt. Jack, I can't find any candy.
Oh my god.
I give Shella the rest of my complimentary pillow mints.
Oh,
Here,
mint?
Shella.
That's it? Okay.
I mean, I could just eat them myself. Oh, alright, you already ate them.
Well,
You didn't even take
yeah.
off the wrapper. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll buy you some candy when we get back into a town, Shella.
You know, I don't know if I should be feeling like I'm being treated like a kid, or is it okay to be treated like a kid? You know what? I'm gonna go with the latter.
What are you talking about my
Even
ladders
adults
for?
love
Old
candies.
ladder.
Put your ladder back in your bag, woman. But yeah, the guy eventually runs through the woods to rejoin what's left of his entourage, and you guys are left with the information you have before you. What do you guys want to do at this point?
So that's one bandit down. Is that enough for you, Jack, or do you think we should go for more?
We should at least check the rest of these hotspots to see if there are any other groups. And, well, if these, runts try it again so soon, we might just kill them. There's not going to be much left. So we can at least double check to make sure they behave themselves. As for, Tazarath, we'll leave that alone for now, until we're a little better equipped. Or rested up. Then we'll go after it. If anyone has any objections.
So is it the group's intent to run back to town at this point, or do we have other intentions?
I'm just gonna do what Jack does, but if we do go run back to town, I think I'll visit Elverina. I have something that I just realized I could get.
Okay. Everybody else, any input, or?
Arthur will follow what the others do. So,
Okay. I guess Kronk and Christopher, you're on board with that as well. So, Jack, where are we going? Unless Kronk or Christopher says anything different, which I'm open to. I'm not trying to not let you talk.
No, Kronk going with.
Alright.
So, well, unless we had business elsewhere, I suppose that's really the only other place left to go.
Alright.
Well,
So, yeah, where are we going, Jack?
guess we'll just actually just head back to town.
Alright.
Turn
And
into
with
bounty. Yeah.
yeah. So Kronk, I saw you moving earlier. What was your intention with that movement earlier?
I was moving all the guys to the trees.
Alright, that's what I thought. I just like, wait a minute, I remember somebody doing something, so yeah, I'll go ahead and shove them over here for now. That guy. These
I
guys
also like to
leave.
imagine just so that Christopher doesn't have to do it, because at least Jack didn't explicitly say that he was doing it. Dorian is going around just like, especially the bird bodies, just like just like plucking off fingers and ears.
Oh yeah, this is the good stuff here. Dang, Shelly, you really toasted this guy. Wow. That bread, I can't believe it did this much damage. Alright, so with that, you guys
So,
do make your way.
gods, I think I can smell it.
Yeah, he's stuffing them in his invisible pockets. With that, we're going to go ahead and take a break for about 5-10 minutes. We're going to get something to drink, get back to town, so to speak, and then we're going to pick up right back after that. So as soon as we get back to town, we're going to take care of business. But before we take care of that business, we're going to take care of the real life business. So get a drink, use the restrooms, grab a snack, come back and join us for some more D&D. The next StreamRaiders battle is standing by, so keep placing those troops, and we'll see you in about 5-10 minutes. So stay tuned, my friends. And let me find all the right buttons to go BRB. Yeah, that's one of them, and here is the other one. We I pushed the buttons. Hi guys, we are back from our break. Hope you had a good little break yourself. Got you something to drink, settled in with some snacks. So I guess we can say we spent another couple hours getting back to the city. About 6 in the evening, I would say, give or take. What do you guys want to do?
Well, as if we make it to like the entrance of the town and we stop the cart off somewhere, Vol's gonna be like, I'm gonna go check if Elverina's still at her place. If she's not, I'll come meet you guys. At the tavern, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Just
I mean-
don't do anything Jack would do.
Jack, do you respond to that?
I just glare at him.
I'll make sure to not carry my crossbow or wand around. Holt picks up a stick from the ground.
Alright, so... yeah, so basically to park in the stables is close to the tavern, so you'll be able to like set your horse there and go right to the tavern if you guys want to get a room or whatnot. The guild hall, of course, to the Adventurers Guild is directly across the street from said tavern. So there are options of things for other people to do if they wish to. But if Vol is going to go check on the Arcanium by herself, then I'll turn my attention there and then go around the table to see what you guys have been doing afterwards. Is that good? Come on, people, complain. Say something.
Solid.
Thank you. Alright then, Vol, you travel through the streets returning to Elverina's shop just to find that it is locked. The door itself is locked as you kind of like open it to go in thinking it's instinctively open.
Ah, damn. Came a little bit too late. I'll have to come in the morning then.
Is that what you want to do?
I mean, I don't want to be rude.
No,
I could
nobody's
knock,
being
but
rude.
if she's
could.
locked, like if she locked the door, that means she's closed, shopped up, right?
I don't know, that's usually what it means, right?
Right. So with that said, probably just go back. Kind of like, all right, planning to come back tomorrow.
See, this is the point where like if they don't knock, I don't have to continue the scene. So there we go.
I mean, that's why I didn't really bother. It's like, it's not urgent. It was more like, okay, I'm going to buy this quick and then not worry about it.
Yeah. So yeah, while she's off finding out that the shop is closed, is there any important things going on as you guys regroup at the tavern or check out the quest boards or whatever?
Yeah, Crunk's gonna go for a ale and a quest board.
Gee, I wonder if I got a table for this. What? We lost, guys. What's up with this nonsense? Well, we're gonna have to fix that. Anyway.
Alright, I'll join the fray.
Go look up a roll table real quick, and then I'll see if there's anything. on the
Volek
quest
has
board.
joined the brawl.
Yay. Alright, is there anything else that... Look, while I'm looking for something for the quest board, is there anything else anybody else is doing? You know, because I'm talking to Jack and Arthur at this point, and Christopher.
Jack will take a little trip down to the professor's home to see if he's still up.
Alright. What is Arthur up to?
I guess once he got back, he's gonna sit down, and if Christopher's anywhere relatively close to him, he's just gonna look at Christopher. Real quick, I need your help with something.
Oh, what exactly did you need, Arthur?
He is going to open up the bag of holding, throw out the deed, unroll it, and just kind of point to it. Okay, several hundred questions here. First off, what is this? Second, where is this? 3, what sort of titles does this give me, assuming anything? And just, he's gonna mull on like he's a complete idiot to this stuff.
Just like cautiously picks it up. It's like, does it have his signature on it?
No, not his.
Alright, just making sure. It's
Like, Okay,
It's like
so
because
make it
like I would imagine first Christopher was looking around for like just making sure this wasn't a contract. It's just like, oh no, oh dear, oh thank the gods.
Yeah, yeah. It basically a deed of inheritance. Doesn't really specify who died for him to inherit it, but he has a deed of inheritance that, gives him a fortress somewhere in a far off land, somewhere in the Southern Isles.
Now Arthur, I recognize that I don't know everything about you, but just like looks to him. Are you of nobility?
Mikai shrugs. To be fair, I don't know what I am at this point. More than likely, I'm just some bastard son, but anyways. I think I never knew my parents, so...
So, well, according to this, wherever that you got it, you are the rightful heir to a keep of sorts.
Oh, let me write this out.
He's just kind of motioning his hand. Go on.
That's just it. How did you acquire this?
He kind of just shrugs. I don't know, I walked in and it was here. Actually, more like
Christopher just blinks, just like this breaks all the rules he knows.
Okay, I should probably rephrase that. I was looking away 1 second, next thing I know, it's just on my plate.
Did someone drop it onto your plate? Did it appear by magic? Did there happen to be a devil nearby?
No? Although I find that I find myself a lot more persuasive as of late. Actually, I haven't tried that out, but I feel like I am.
I heard a ping and thought you actually made a roll.
No, we're over here.
Just like
chatting about other stuff.
persuading me that you're very persuasive.
That would have been perfect. Roll persuasion check.
Okay.
It's like, come on. Let's...
I mean,
Oh,
I
you
guess it's
persuade
better.
him that you're more persuasive.
How convincing. All right, Kronk, here are your
You
3
do
items
seem
that you
curiously
find.
less awkward than usual.
Yes, I guess that is true.
Although, if what this document says is true, like just like I assume looking it over,
Mhm.
all you should need to do is find the keep and lay claim to it physically.
Alright, sounds fair enough. And who knows, maybe a giant bag of gold awaits me, or... He's actually gonna slightly bum his mouth. Never mind, that's actually sounds like a terrible idea.
Hmm.
For
I
context.
would be careful. We don't know if there are any what was the word that Lillian always used? Squatters, that's what it was.
That could be fair. I could make a trip down there once I finish up this elf issue. The dwarf can wait, as I've said 100 times. I thought he's gonna take the deed back real quick, roll it up, unless Christopher tries to look over something else.
And it's like when you take it, he's still befuddled by the situation, but it's just like, but he was just mostly thankful it wasn't a contract.
Is that
It's
where
just
the bag of
it's
candy's
like,
hidden?
Mine was signed in gold. Oh, anyways.
Oh, well, gold and candy go hand in hand. Some candies are expensive. Gotta have gold to buy it. Apparently these don't work anymore. And she kind of like pulls out a bag of teeth and bones.
Christopher's just glowing inside because, like, she's learning. She's actually learning.
I know, it's scary. Be careful, guys. She might turn on you one day. Learn who you really are. Uh, what do you mean you weren't talking about me in that light? What? But at any rate, you guys are... Okay, so Arthur and Christopher and Shell are pretty much hanging out at the tavern at the moment. We have Vol who ran out to check on Elvarina. We had Kronk go across the street and just look at the quest board. So yeah, Kronk, there's spiders that could hurt civilians. What do you wanna do? Do you like take that quest and try to kind of like lay claim to it and try to get that settled in, or?
Yeah, Kronk's gonna definitely try to help some civilians out.
All right, yeah. The quest managers or the clerks of the guild kind of like point out a location where you need to go talk to respective people about these spider encounters. Apparently there is some farmland off to the east side of the city. You go up a gravel road and there's like 3 or 4 farms kind of like starting off in that direction. And one of these farmers seems to be calling for help. Turn around, it's kind of like on Sunday, Raz has just been recruiting spiders to take care of a rodent issue. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But
And
yeah,
Kronk
they
will
get...
take his tankard to Vale and head back to the tavern.
Alright, yeah. And Jack, what were we up to again? You went to Professor Smitherspon's, right?
Yeah, to see if he was still up.
Okay. Well, it's only like
He
6
barely
in the
ever
evening.
sleeps.
Yeah, you hear clank. So you get to the manor, and you can hear clanking up above you. So you can tell that the airship that he's working on is going through some modifications. And as you kind of like enter into the open space, yeah, you can hear banging. And then you look up, you see the little form of Professor Smitherspine just kind of like dangling there on some scaffolding, just kind of like attaching something to the airship. What do you do?
I'm just gonna just stare at him like, Professor.
Kind of like lift some
Sir.
goggles. Oh, hello down there.
Yeah, I would have come sooner, but I kind of got turned into a cow this morning. So,
Really? I hate when that
yeah.
happens.
Yeah, well, at least I got milked. Anyway, I know it came, I was something about you teaching me how to fly this thing, but if you want to wait until tomorrow, I can understand that. I'm not sure what the rest of the morons are doing. So I don't know, that might change.
Did you just call your friends morons?
Well, yeah.
Oh, Jack, you never change. You know that, right? If you never change, you're never going to learn. I keep telling you these lessons, and you just don't seem to pick it up. You
Look,
see him get on his little elevator thing to come down and meet you.
Look, I apologize to Evelyn, alright?
Well,
I'm
don't let her
learning.
hear that you called her Evelyn. Yeah. He's like, well, hopefully she didn't hear you call her Evelyn. I'll be sure not to tell her.
Was Evelyn? No, wait, what was her name again?
Elmarina.
Ellerina.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I can see.
Evelyn.
Yeah. Either way.
Was Evelyn the hat lady?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
exactly... Evelina was her name, I believe. But yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, but it's weird. My female elves that are running shops still have a tendency to have elf in their name. So, you know, my bad. Young me was not very inventive.
Well, whatever her name is, I apologize to her first thing. So at least there's that. I even gave her a little map.
Well, that's good to know.
Well, I call them morons in like that friendly sense. The Brutus and Kenan like rubbed off on me in different ways.
Yeah, it's
Right,
always
that's
been
kinda-
kind of hard to teach you otherwise, but I totally agree with you. It is a little bit moronic of you to keep saying things like that about your friends. You never know when you're going to need them.
Yeah, well, they did help me out with the bandits this afternoon.
Oh, that's good news. Glad to hear it.
Turns out they, one of the bandit leaders that surrendered didn't confirm it, but I guess the rumor is that maybe the cunning brutes have taken off to pirate, possibly.
Well, if they were looking to get into bigger and better things, that might be a path to take.
An idea did come to mind. How far along is this airship, by the way?
Oh, well, she's pretty much done for the most part. The only thing we're doing now is adding extra materials for protection and to keep tiger sharks from entering the engines.
Alright, I know you were gonna teach me how to fly this thing and sail it and whatnot. If you want to wait for tomorrow, we can. Or unless you have time tonight.
Well, I mean, if you're not doing anything, I don't mind showing off the ship if you're interested. We could go ahead and spend a little time here if you're up for it. But, yeah, full lesson tomorrow would probably be more suitable.
Yeah, we can do that. By the way, I'm also wondering, how did you plan to defend this ship? Like, aside from people on board.
Well, that's currently what we're working on, trying to figure out what kind of armaments we can add to the ship without, costing much more in the instances of added weight and velocity, losing velocity due to gravity and such as, elements. But, it's a work in progress. Currently working on some shell. And like I said, we got to keep those damn sharks out of the engine when we land in water. That's always a problem. I don't understand why it keeps happening, but it keeps happening.
Yeah, I can see the problem. Professor,
Hmm?
do you think that Brutus and the others might try to take their ship?
I don't know that they would, but it'll be over my dead hands if they think they could take it from me. I'm not as unequipped as you think I look.
I know you can fight, Professor, but
Women are very satisfied.
Indeed. My small stature, do not let it fool you. I have ways to please.
Yeah. You don't gotta tell me about that. It's just the thought of if Brutus and the rest of his gang have decided to be pirates, and if they know about the airship, they just gotta wait for the right moment for your airship to touch down, and they can just take it.
Well, it'd be a damn shame if that happened. It'd be pretty darn evil if it happened, and I'd be a little bit disturbed if they took my ship, because, I've been working on it for a while, and it'd be a damn shame if somebody who didn't know how to drive it took it.
But what if they did know how to drive it?
Well, then they'd be one more up than I am, because even I am still learning how to drive this. This here is still new technology, unless there's somebody who beat me to it.
I'm thinking, Professor, if Brutus really has gone to pirating, and if they're as elusive as they have been, why don't we make a trap?
Excuse you?
Why don't we use the airship as bait?
Why my ship?
Well, think about it.
I mean, I've been thinking quite a bit about it, and one of the things I've been thinking about is not getting it caught by pirates. Kind of a high priority for me.
Well, if we want to stop the cunning brutes, what better way than to have this lying about ready to be taken?
Did I tell you about the shark problem?
Yeah, I know. But here's the thing, Professor. I can go talk to them if they're up for talking. I can convince them to take the airship. I can even teach them how to fly it after you teach me.
What?
And, here's the plan, Professor. We tell the guard and whoever ahead of time we put plants on board the ship. We act as if it's just another routine test. They come to attack, they can take it if they like. We have people hiding on board. We take it up to the sky, then well, as long as people have a means of flying or
You
slowing
can
their fall.
you can clearly see him growing more and more pale as you explain your plan. Like, it makes sense to you, but for him, he's like, no, you're not doing that with my baby. I don't think I can be on board with this kind of plan, to be quite honest. I mean, this here is a scientific experiment, and I don't have time to be dilly-dallying with pirates. Like, that's the least thing I want to be doing right now. The thing that I want to do is make sure we can do international, continental, travel from one place to another. Deliveries, making shipments, get here faster so that we're not waiting forever for supplies to come from a trade route. And if we have to take it away from the pirates, then that's how we take it away from them. That way, they cannot attack our ships in the ocean. They'd have to find a way to get in the air. By the way, did you hear me about the shark problem? Like, it is really terrible.
Professor, but now I can cast a spell that allows me and several others to fly. What's to say pirates don't have the means for someone to cast such a spell? Doesn't matter
Well,
if your ship
there's
can lift
also
off-
velocity that you need to take into consideration. How fast this ship can move beyond the fly spell. This is just not an ordinary ship. Matter of fact, you see the new attachments. Those are fins. I'm trying to get the aerodynamics set so that this ship can take full sail and be able to move twice as fast than anybody who can use fly.
And what if, Professor, say someone is able to get aboard your ship to work on it, a merchant or a guard, who is actually a pirate who managed to impersonate such a person and sneak on board?
I do have a very thorough contract with people that whenever I hire them, I know pretty much their life story before I hire them.
This is also just kind of sitting here out in the open, dog, Professor.
Are you trying to... So, Jack, what I'm hearing here, and as he kind of like pulls you off to the side, we see this Modron-looking device walk up behind you and just kind of like stand there. What I'm hearing here, Jack, is that you want to steal my airship to use in your wild scheme?
Not without your consent, but I am.
I'm not consenting!
Alright. Professor, you also gotta be aware that you gotta be prepared for any sorts of unexpected stuff to happen. Now, if you wanna...
You feel a poke on your leg. And this little Modron thing like steps back and it's got like a spear in its hand, like it's saying, okay, you're being threatening, quit it. Now, you don't have to get too threatening with him. He's just a little heated here. He's got his own way that he wants to do things, and I'm afraid I have to tell him, no, I will not allow you to use my airship to lure your old friends so that you can be buddies again. That's not how this works.
How about this?
You are just talking a giant circle of trouble for him, and he's like, no. Well, okay, how about this? Yeah, okay, so we'll entertain one more thought.
Brutus the Cannon really rubbed off on him.
Yeah, I see this now. I'm starting to understand this a little bit better.
We lure him in. We make the ship look defenseless as they get closer.
You are so
The ship
obsessed with
lifts
this
up.
idea.
The ship lifts up, and then you drop stuff on them. Destroy their ship and make them surrender. And before any tiger sharks can get in the engines, the tiger sharks can go after them.
Oh, you were paying attention. I was about to think that was going through one ear and out the other, like the rest of the stuff that I keep saying no to. No, Jack, it's out of the question. I can't let you be trusted with this technology. This technology is very, very advanced. And I can't have it out there just to be seen by any dilly-dallying pirate that could be interested in such a thing. We have to be careful, like you said, Jack. We can't go revealing all of our cards all at once.
You have it on your front lawn.
So? Do you even have a front lawn?
I mean, somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, then, whenever you have a front lawn, you can have whatever you want on it, too. That's just the kind of thing that happens in life. When you own
Yeah,
property,
different
you
is
get to
different.
keep it. And that's the thing that pirates don't want you to do. Keep your property, so I keep it on my property. Where it's
We're talking
protected
about
by the city guards.
we're talking about Brutus. He doesn't take the whole thing. He takes like 10%. If anything, he'd come on board to take a look around, kind of study what he
Okay,
can, then hop off.
let me stop you right there, because you do have a problem. Where are they? Do you know exactly where to go to find them? Are you absolutely sure you know what Brutus and them are up to? And if you do find them, are they still doing bad things or maybe they good? Do you know if they flipped a leaf or not? You don't know, do you? How long have you been gone? If they're not where you thought they were, where could they be that you know they are?
They could be in Tazareth.
You do realize, and he kind of like hears that, that's a pirate organization.
Yeah, well, the bandits we kind of burnt up and captured had this map, and he pulls out the map and opens it up and shows them, points to the different hotspots and points to the big T on the map.
Yeah, that's a map, all right, and that's Farston right down there. Go through the Dondra Forest and make a quick ride there, but not a lot of kingdom activities happen there, so I can understand why there's some shady dealings in that direction. That's why I don't go there. Not a very good vacationing spot, even when I didn't have the airship.
Alright, we won't include the airship in your plans. Can at least learn how to fly it.
He takes your map and puts a J. It says, if you go here, this is Jillian Cove. This is a really good place to go visit if you need to go on a vacation. The crab meat is delicious. And he's
Alright,
like,
I'll take my...
and he looks at you for a moment as you're like, can you teach me now? I need you to make a persuasion check. Because this conversation has him rethinking everything.
Yeah, that's not 20.
So he goes, you know what? Fine, come on. I'll show you. And you guys hop on the little elevator thing, and he takes you up to the ship and kind of like shows you how it works. Make an intelligence check to see how much of this you retain. Jesus
22.
Christ. You think you have the basic understanding that if you wanted to come by one night and steal his airship, you could do it. And that's how it's done, Jack. And this takes maybe an hour or two. So it'll be about 8 o'clock before you can start heading back to your friends. But yeah, as he finishes telling you about it, is there any other conversation pieces you want to have with him?
Look, Professor, I'm sorry, but it's just the whole bounty hunting thing and the banditry thing it kind of just stuck on. And before you say anything, I might have a front lawn because I do have a fiance. We may not put an airship out there, but we'll put like a wrestling ring or something.
Well, then you better hope nobody messes up your wrestling ring, then, huh?
Oh,
Don't worry, I have protections.
Don't worry, Professor. It's not me they gotta worry about. It's her.
All right, well, let's get out of here. I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of the evening off, and you go get you some rest, all right? You look like you've had a hard-on day.
Yeah, being stabbed will do that. Good night, Professor.
Good night to you, Jack. And, don't go too far south in town.
Why not?
Because there's bad people that live in the south part of town. You don't want to get stabbed again, do you?
No. No, I don't.
All right, just giving you some good advice.
I'm gonna go back to the tavern.
All right. Let's see here. Who else do we need to resolve? So Kronk comes back with Vol probably in tow as you guys make it back to the tavern, and conversation can pick up from there. It'll be a while before Jack joins you, but if you guys want to do anything while you're waiting for Jack.
Oh no, that's fine. Like, I'm just gonna walk into the tavern spinning the functional leak baton, humming to music in my head.
Anyway,
Nah, I
Oh,
would
there
try to
you are,
sing the
Punk.
lyrics, but it didn't finish. Because I just realized that song's a finished song.
either way, we probably couldn't say it too much. Don't want to get copyright struded. But yeah, as you guys are watching her play with a leap baton, boss, should I just steal that from her? She looks like she's having way too much fun.
I mean, I do have some concerns, but
Hey, I got an arm. I could switch it out.
so wait, where did you get the arm? I thought you were just taking fingers.
Oh, well, this whole bonehead attachment here and that leap baton just reminded me that I had this. Kind of like pulls out a big black half of a forearm.
Oh,
Amazing
Jack's
what-
not back yet? go
Amazing
ahead.
what bread. No, it's just amazing what bread can do these days.
Christopher just immediately turns to Krunk like, "Oh, Krunk, so where did you go? I'm trying to think about something else."
I found a very serious quest we should go find and do.
Oh, a serious quest? And what might that entail?
There are giant spiders coming towards town. They could kill some farmers or some merchants.
Just blinks like, swarming giant spiders?
That's what the guy said. And he'll show Christopher the page.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got a quest for it.
I suppose if I weren't reading it, I wouldn't believe it, but
You have a hard time with spiders, but unicorns are like dogs?
I like rock.
I mean, don't you remember where I grew up?
I've seen many giant spiders. I was even a giant spider once. But
Yeah.
I've only seen a unicorn once.
I've just never heard of, I suppose, spider swarms. Giant spider swarms, but... Because normally they're solitary predators.
Maybe they are bewitched.
It would be concerning if they were directed by some other.
Raz is totally responsible for all this.
Well, then I suppose then we should... just like looking around, just like, well, I suppose once Jack gets here, we can deliberate on doing so.
They may be easier to find at night. They are generally movable at night.
Well, some of us got hit a little bit in seconds. I'm calling it that Drower involved.
That could be correct. I remember one day in my clutch, we had a giant... Oh wait, no, that was a manticore. Sorry, wrong scenario.
So, yes, Shella, well, at least Krunk and I, we were there.
Oh yeah, that's right, you guys helped us with that problem. Can you believe we think that a giant spider chased it there? Shishay walks
I mean,
in
it
and just
wouldn't
kind of
be
like
the-
walks.
It's like, oh, look, something else. Good evening, Shishay.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, she'll kind of like float by your table as you're catching her attention and be like, hi. Anything happen
So I
today?
assume that the rest... Well, we did take care of some bandits. Unfortunately, it wasn't the ones that Jack was looking for, but presumably they won't be an issue for the city anymore.
Well, guys are capable. That's good. Perhaps you will establish a guild. If you ever need any services, perhaps I can help you later. But for now, I have to keep helping my Steel Viper friends.
So yes,
Okay.
it's probably a good thing that Jack isn't here for you to mention it.
Where is he anyway?
Well, he did. I don't think he did. He actually say what he was doing before he left, or did he just go?
I think he just went.
Yeah,
Jack?
I did.
I don't think he
I
told
did
anybody, right?
mention-
Oh, did
No,
you?
I just kind of left. I think like before the banditry thing, I mentioned that I was gonna go see the professor, but other than that, I just kind of left as soon as we got back.
It's not 100% clear. He just sort of left. Oh dear, we left him unsupervised.
Well, if there's a corpse, we know who's responsible.
So I shouldn't be drinking tonight, is what you're telling me.
You know, maybe just go ahead and activate the security at your guild hall a little bit earlier today.
All that's up and running.
The honeydew at the guild hall was more dewy today.
The guild hall served honeydew?
It is. They're special.
Huh.
I did
guess
read
you
the
have a-
promotions. Like they kept telling us to do the do.
Do. I'll have to give it a try sometime. Well, this is awkward. And she about
If it
face.
helps you out, I was gonna say, like, if it helps you out,
Oh.
I'll comfy you up. And she just gets out of her chair, puts the baton on the table. I think I'm tired. For some reason, whenever I hold this, I just have to start humming. I'll join you in the drink. Just kind of like follows her.
All right, yeah. So the two ladies hit the bar.
Ow.
Don't literally hit the bar. But yeah. I would say like after a few drinks and whatnot, unless there's anything else you guys want to discuss without Jack. Jack will make it back now.
Well, I know I'd just be talking to Shishay to get to know her, but Jack can show up and then he could just see full hanging out with Shishay.
Yeah. Is there okay? So like, is there a particular line of questions you want to ask Shishay? Because, you know, she's one of these story arts somewhere hidden in the world.
Probably, if it helps out, like, try to communicate with her about, like, what Pyra told me about what's going on. And then, you know, kind of see what her view is, and then try to show her that not everyone that Jack's allied with is not going to stabby stab.
I am quite familiar. Your friend Christopher was very polite, and he has my thanks for trying to settle his ally down.
Yeah, that's what I, you know, am trying to help with. Like, I hope you understand, though. I do want to help him out since he doesn't seem all bad, but the person he's looking for seems to really rattle him pretty bad.
There are always people who will rattle you. It's just how much you can rattle back, I suppose.
Well, I think in this case, though, it's more personal, probably because, well, the gist of what I got, and from what I know about him, the person he's planning to marry was involved with that incident as well, so it might have been that might be fueling him as well.
Oh, she kind of like had to think about it. And married. He was talking about somebody marrying. I don't. Oh, that. I see.
So it's very possible that why he's being so aggressive is not just because he has a vengeance, but his friends and maybe the person that he's infatuated with is also seeking that.
Yeah,
Like, do you know much? Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just curious if there were other friends, why they're not here with him.
Well, from what I was, that actually might be a good question to ask Christopher, since sounds like he hit them. But as far as I can guess, they have other things to do.
Hmm.
But
Well, oh, please, you first.
oh, thank you. Key thing why I want to talk to you first is because I kind of want to know more about the person you work for, since that was his main topic.
What
Like,
do you want to know? Keep in mind, I reserve the
well,
right to remain quiet on certain affairs that are directly related to my boss. But I could,
obviously, like, I'm not going to tell you to sell him out. Although, first things first, can I buy 2 drinks? Kind of like points to the bartender.
yeah, Paulina comes over. Sure. What do you need?
I'll take an ale and you get her whatever she wants.
An ale will do for me. And she pours out 2 ales, hands them over.
But key thing I'm wanting to learn a bit more about the employer. So, let me put it this way. You have a good reason for assuming that he's nice, because he's done a lot of good things, yes?
Well, yes, he is nice. What's there to tell you there?
No, I'm not gonna question that part. Like, that's... You worked with him and you know him more. However, what I do want to know is... And this is based off of Jack. Jack wouldn't be hunting down someone recently. This sounds like this occurred a while ago. Do you know his background? What he did? What people he has encountered? Stuff like that?
Who? Your friend Jack?
No, your boss.
I mean, he doesn't tell me everything that he's ever been through. I know enough to get by, but as far as deep details of his past, they're his to tell when he's ready. I don't question how much information he gives me.
I understand that. But you can see why I was pointing that out. It's because... Have you ever pursued deeper on his background? Like... I hate to ask this, but... Do you know who you're working for, really? It's like kind of pointing that question out in the air for her. Like leaning
I'll
back in
put
her
it-
chair drinking her ale.
She takes a sip of her drink and she says, I'll put it to you like this. If there was anything that I did not like about this person, I would dig deeper. If there was any way, shape, or form that I thought these people would screw me over, I would dig deeper. However, and she kind of like has a half smirk on her face, I have the liberty of taking care of all the funds. I have all the liberty of taking care of the petty cash. I have all the liberty to take care of their shops while they're busy on trips. So for right now, they should probably do more research on me.
Well, that's true. I didn't realize you had such a... Well, I don't know much about business stuff since I kind of grew up half of my life in the military. But based off what you told me, that sounds like a pretty sweet gig.
If you're part of the military, are you familiar with a ship's yeoman?
Oh, that's a term I'm recognizing. Yes.
Pretty much that. Which means I control most of the, communication with the guild and its business.
Damn, that is a really good gig.
Mm-hmm. Though
But I will...
I look low
but-
on the totem pole, I definitely have power.
I understand that. But... And you're gonna see, like, Vol trying to be nice with her, is, like, just leaning back, go, like... But the reason why I want you to think about that a little bit, it's less of, for me, for questioning you specifically. It's possibly so that if you do dig a little deeper, it might get Jack off your back if you're able to clear his whole background.
I will tell you this
Like-
much. My boss is not scheduled to be back for a few more days, so until I have a chance to meet with him any further on the topic, we are pretty much not talking about anything new here, if that makes sense.
Well, that's why, like, kind of she'll, refer. It's like I was thinking of getting something that might help us get into contact a little bit, and then
I
you
mean,
give me an update whenever.
if you remain here and at this tavern, I'll definitely find you.
Oh, I was thinking of getting a scroll for you from Alvarina, and then, you could give me a heads up about stuff that I could, make sure to have Jack not do something ahead, if that makes sense. I'm planning to buy two, one so I could send you something. So it'd be like, yeah, he's coming at you. And then you send me something like, yeah, the doctor's coming at him. Something like that,
Um, sure. She just says with uncertainty.
It's weird, I'm sorry. Like, something like that. I'm just saying this because want to make sure that Jack gets what he wants in the end, because I think he wants to resolve his issues. You can see how obsessed a man can, and you can see how far he's willing to ruin the things he loves if he sticks with that obsession,
Mm-hmm. I don't know what is with your friends, but the group that I am currently working for are taking good care of me. They have nothing but respect for the work that I do, and likewise. As far as that
Well,
goes,
that's good.
yes, that is good. And as long as it continues that way, I don't see why anything should have to change.
Doesn't have to change, but think of it as like I'm just asking to help my friend. I've seen people go mad over this kind of stuff.
Then
So
maybe your friend needs to move on.
I think that's why I'm asking to help your help a little bit, is help him move on, or at least,
I have agreed.
resolve that end.
I have agreed to talk to them once they make their return. But until then, there's really nothing I can do.
I understand, but thank you for talking to me about that.
Mm-hmm.
But, your friend Pyra is really nice, and it just kind of divulges into like a nice little girl talk, just back and forth, to save a little time, Star.
You don't have to save time. I love talking about Pyra.
Oh, okay. It's like, how'd you meet Pyra?
That's a good question. Let me think about that for a minute.
That's kind of what I was saying when you tell. It's like, is that a question? I don't know.
No, okay, I remember. Pyra was an addition that came with Leon at the same time whenever... She kind of like shakes her head and thinks about something for a moment. Well, I guess that's all Freya's fault. She brought all these people into our building and created a new family of sorts. They're all okay, I guess.
Hey, family's nice. Something that you don't get often.
Indeed. She kind of like looks away and takes a deep drink.
I mean, unless you adopt or kidnap, but that's technicalities.
Yeah, tomatoes. But yeah, she kind of like looks away for a moment, takes a drink.
I'll keep buying you drinks until you're satisfied, because you made me happy with what you told me. And it will help me out with Jack.
Yeah, she just kind of like raises a hand. This is fine. I just came here to relax after work.
Well, then let me help you relax. 5 forwards, 5 gold further. We'll go all night.
She's insight check.
If you want to.
She's trying to figure out why you're being so nice to her. So, yeah. So why are you being so nice to her?
I feel like I can, based off of what Pirate told me about how serious she was to protect, Shisha and stuff like that. It's kind of like, she could relate with that with her old friends that she used to hang out with, in the military.
You don't
and how
have
they were
any
kind of clicking.
ulterior motives then?
I mean, if I had an ulterior motive, it's really hard. The only thing I can say ulterior motive is like making friends with her.
Alright, no, that's fair. Oh yeah, I'm totally hitting on Shisha. Then that would have been the ulterior motive. She was trying to incite, but since that's not the case, she just kind of like nods simply. It's like, thanks, I guess, but you really don't have to. I mean, I don't need that many drinks tonight. I just need a couple.
Up to you. Maybe I'll let the bartender have the heavier tip if that helps.
Not that I mind. Here you go, ladies. Oh, she already refilled our glasses. Damn. Gluck, 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 gluck.
Then to your health. Drinks it. Same way.
Yep.
Glug, glug, glug.
At which time, Jack, you're more than welcome to come back in anytime now.
Jack will enter, and the first thing he says is, "Who wants to steal an airship?"
Everybody just, yeah. Shisha spits her beer out.
The patrons on one side of the bar start spitting out their beers.
And the rest of you just go, oh, look, Jack is saying something cute again.
You read Star?
What's that?
I said you read my mind. I was gonna be like, she didn't react, but it's kind of like, oh my god, Jack. Why am I used to this?
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna steal an airship. I do know how to fly it, though. It's actually pretty easy. Not sure why Professor thinks it's so hard. Anyway, I'm gonna just come up here.
Insight.
Jordan.
Yes, triple it. Everybody can make an insight check on him. Go for it. All right, who's got it? Who's got it, guys? Who's got it?
Why are we all rolling 10s? Damn it.
Well, I guess that's that.
Oh my God.
Oh, Croc is the one that gets it. Got it. So, what does Croc know about your comment? Was it legit that you're just kidding, or was there a hidden meaning there?
Jack was just kidding. He's just trying to have a better day after being stabbed a bit.
All right, so
Everyone else
Actually,
thinks-
this actually honestly makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like everyone really is just so used to it that it's like, is he joking?
So I guess
Yeah.
everyone else believes that he wants to steal an airship.
But in the back of your mind, you know you want to.
A little bit.
But I'm gonna say, like, Vol's gonna say it's like. So, I'm guessing then you're energetic enough to, you know, drink some drinks. Pulls, you know, like, puts another gold for Jack's drink to get ready. I'll build a more higher tab.
Mm-hmm.
I
He's all right.
was gonna buy you shisha drinks, but if you really want to spend money on me, or are you just trying to get me to bed? Again.
Shisha looks over to you. Do I need to go? I don't feel like I belong here anymore. I can't seem to keep the drink down. And
Nah.
Paulina's like trying
definitely-
to get it. Yeah, Paulina's got another towel. Damn it, Shisha, how many times you gonna spit it out? She points down at the end of the table. It's his fault.
It is his fault. Doesn't answer the response. Just kind of makes it seem like it's to make it like ignored. You know.
Christopher kind of.
Go ahead.
Christopher.
Oh no! While she's talking, Christopher kind of like awkwardly walks over to the bar and just kind of prestidigitates it clean. Sincere apologies, I swear.
She's like, wait a minute, do I know that spell? I could have had an easier life if I picked that up.
Although Vol's gonna make a comment back to Jack, it's like the difference is I can pay for your drinks forever.
It's true.
I picked that instead.
Wait, are you actually casting it?
No, I was just like, nope, she doesn't
No,
have
he
that,
was
but
just
she
he was
does
just
have
telling us what
friends.
his second cantrip was.
Okay. That's random. But how about this, Jack? It's like, Shisha, would you be interested in joining one betting game? I want to show you how I smoked them 4 times.
Are you sure you want to lose your money?
I'm not gonna lose this time. I'm gonna win. I was gonna ask Shishay for a favor and as an apology to if she has any information, but we can do this first, I guess.
I mean, why don't you do that first? I'd rather you clean up your bad blood, you know?
Alright, Shishay, I'm sorry for how I acted before and that I was ready to shoot you in the face with a scorching ray. But
And I'm sorry that I had my sword at the ready to chop you into 2 slices that would slide over easily with butter.
I've dealt with worse. All forgiven. What do you know about Tazareth, aside that it's a pirate company?
Tazareth? Let me make a
yeah.
history check for her. Not one of the forte subjects that she's familiar with, but let's see if she does know anything. No, we don't want Paulina, we want Shishay. Though Paulina's probably listening unless you make this more quiet.
I'm gonna be loud about it.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Good to know. So she kind of like pauses for a moment. It's like, had a couple run-ins. Not something that's nice. They've attacked our coastal cities a couple of times in Timor, but we managed to repel them. Tazarath is an armada. Not only are they pirates, but they are an armada threat that's on the ocean. Any trade ship that gets caught in their nets is pretty much done for. That's why a lot of the trade routes require adventurers to come along and help defend. It's not something they can easily defend on their own without the help of adventurers. Is there anything specific you're wanting to know about them?
Would you know if a bandit group known as the Cunning Brutes, or 2 individuals, Brutus the Cunning or Kennen the Brute, would have joined them? Those names ring a bell.
I don't know about ringing bells of familiarity, but if they are cutthroats of importance, then they wish to create something more fitting for the job. Joining the Tazarath might be just what they've done. The Tazarath takes in all kinds of cutthroats, especially established ones.
Brutus is always about the long term.
That is very long term.
The type of bandit to not take everything from a merchant, only 10%. So the merchant can make money. And yeah, Kennen was his enforcer.
Only 10% of your finger.
Yeah.
Just the tip.
Just that's not my finger. Ah. Anyway.
Yeah, if any of them from that old gang were to join the Tazareth, it would be those 2 for sure.
I see that, and the problem with that, Mitchie, is that that is a 5 pull that you bought. Oh, okay, you want me to do that. Alright. You know what? Let me roll me a D2, and if it's 1, it's you. Alright, Mega. You get all these lovely items.
Suddenly, Dorian like empties out his invisible pocket, like
High
just, like,
tension
dumps a
coil
bunch of
spring.
stuff
I
in
don't
front
know
of him.
why that got in there. A pilfered hard cider hip flask. Oh, wonder if there's still some in there. Oh, look at this meteorite. Hey, boss, look at this meteorite I found. Drops it on the table. Oh, resounding ritual gong. Boom! The whole place rings out for a minute. Many creased parchment bird. Oh, origami. How'd that get in there? All on the table before your very eyes.
Christopher is just wondering how how that bird survived being in that pocket for so long.
Well, it's a good
How is it
thing.
not
It's
crushed?
yeah, it was perfectly pristine. All right. So yeah, you got all those lovely items that Dorian just pulled out of thin air for you. And Shisha kind of like turns over to you. It's like, does he got a problem? It got this here. Let's go that.
Apparently, kleptomania.
Full
Oh.
hides her bag.
She nods simply. He's like, I know a few people like that. Yeah. All right. So yeah, what are we doing in context now? Like I think there was a drinking game about to happen. What's going on?
Yeah, Jack was kind of a drinking game with Volve to be sure. Shisha if she wants to join.
I mean, I might as well. She already paid for me. So we're getting the good shit.
Yep.
Dum, dum, dum. Taking those gold coins from that tab you started. I would say like 3 gold for sure you've spent so far, and she's able to set this up for you. You each got a big old jug of the good shit and a tall glass. You can fill the glass up, and you guys kind of like go saloon, and down it goes, right? So Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna flash a genius of that
Uh-huh.
to make it a 15.
Sure. You guys kind of like take a moment, but Shisha polishes off her glass and slams it on the table. Vol does it right after, and just a second behind Vol, Jack finally like coughs a moment, and then manages to get it down. You two are, well, Jack is definitely getting close to that buzz range. Vol just barely there, but Shisha looks like she can hammer a couple more if she needed to. And then you refill your glass and go again, I guess, right?
Round 2, everyone.
And the DC goes
Are
up.
we betting? Are we
What's
betting
up?
anything on this?
Oh yeah,
We
what
didn't
was the bet before we do this? 5 gold. How's that sound?
If you want to do that, Jack and I usually do, like, favors or whatever. What do you want, Jack? I've been waiting nonstop. What's something that you want?
Uh,
No, not
Surprise
that in your mind.
no. Surprise me.
I mean, that's kind of boring, Jack. I could surprise you anytime. Just I'll wait until you go to sleep.
I figured money was the easiest because I don't want favors.
You could do money. I'm just meaning this for Jack, really.
So
And I'll contribute
both
10 gold to you, Shisha, if you like that. If you win.
Okay.
I will give you 9 gold if you win, Shisha.
Okay.
And Vol, if you want anything. What do you want?
Honestly, I wish you could win.
I'm gonna win. Now, what do you want if you win?
Hard to say. I've been winning too often. If I try to get you anything else, you'll have nothing left. So, how about this? You buy you next rounds of drinks.
All right. And just to make sure the money is out, he will put out the 9 mead dipped gold coins.
Oh
Uh-huh.
God!
I was like, these are yours if you win, Shay.
Ew. Fine. As long as it still spins the same.
And Jack, if you want something as a bargaining chip, how about I do a, anytime favor? Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Alright. Knock
Well.
it back to swig.
Go for it. Knock him back, guys. Click, click.
Damn, nice, Jack. Fuck.
Oh, Vo. Oh, Vo. Oh, Vo. Unfortunately, Vo, your glass kind of like starts to slip out of your hand halfway through. Starting to spill some on the table. You're definitely feeling the effects rather quickly as Jack and Shishay slams their glass on the table almost simultaneously. Jack a little faster this time than most. You are definitely in a state of alteredness, I guess you could say, like where you're definitely like you're still awake. You could probably still try, but the DC's definitely gone up higher for you than the rest of them.
Fair.
So we get done with the second glass. She's like, still in the game, I see. Vo, you doing alright? Elbows you a little bit.
I think this one's hitting me a little bit harder than the last times.
Fill
Oh
up the
no,
drink.
poor Vol.
Alright, drinks are filled up. And back we go.
Nat
Damn,
20.
Jack.
I think I can beat that. Let's find out. Nope.
They both nat 20. So, Jack, maybe the first time in a while you've justified yourself, and we watch Vol just kind of like slam the glass on the table, and she just kind of like tilts out and passes out right in front of you.
This
Shishay-
is karma. Me
Yeah.
means so much.
Yeah. You and Shishay look at each other. You're both still not even buzzed yet. She's like, do we keep going or are you done?
One more round.
Fills up the glass again. Yeah, this is where I roll low now, right? Okay, go for it. Oh, yeah. Shishay starts to get buzzed, but she's still in there. And Jack, you're just hanging in there pretty strong. Like, you've taken so many drinks, though, so you are definitely feeling the buzz. It's trying to cut into you, but as far as, like, stability, you still got your senses. Like, if you wanted to steal that fucking airship right now, you had the balls to do it, and then some. And still be able to drive it. Maybe. She, she's like filling up her glass. She's definitely struggling, but this is the end of the bottle, right? Like, this is it. Like, okay, let's see what we got. And this will be the last one for her.
Alright, and I'll join in on that.
Alright, 17. So,
Nice.
yeah, Jack, you are the winner. So, Shishay, even though she rolled a 17, the DC kind of like stepped up on her because she had so many taken so far. And yeah, that DC kind of went to an 18 at that point. But for Jack, it's just been hovering at 15 until he finally lost. And then you just kind of like see. But Shishay finishes the drink. And then she just kind of like forgets the world around her. And she just curls her head up and just takes a nap. Unlike Vol, who just. Or
Like
you
back on,
2 weeks
falls
ago.
off the stool on the laying sprawl on the floor.
The ladies are out tonight.
I guess he'll be back for that one. Paulina, did Shishay sleep at the guild?
I'll find her someone to come pick her up.
Alright, good thing. Here, Jack is gonna take off his coat and lay it over Shishay like a blanket.
Oh,
Just so when they come pick her up, just make sure they leave the coat behind, okay?
all right, I'll do that.
Alright, I'm gonna take back my mead dipped gold coins,
Mm-hmm. She put
and
you on
then
the
I'm
ropes,
gonna
though.
pick up Vol.
Strength check, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Athletics
You
or
go-
just strength?
Athletics.
Athletics.
Ooh, Vol. You fling her over your arms in a fireman carry? Is that what you want to do?
Bridal style.
Oh my.
I imagine it's not easy because she is bigger than you and wearing armor.
I mean, it's a heavy walk, but he's got this adrenaline pump going on right now.
And I will bring her to her room.
All right. Meanwhile, do
gently lay
any of
on
the
the
other characters react to that nonsense that just went down?
I mean, Christopher was right there watching.
Like, and there they go.
Wow, I guess they're gonna go hold hands again.
Hold hands.
Yeah, that's what Shella
Yes.
thinks. That other person that he's with, should we tell him about the hand holding? I think we should tell him.
I
I
can
think we
only
should.
I can only assume that she's already very experienced in hand holding.
Oh, you think they would hold hands together? I don't know, I'd be a little jealous to do that.
Christopher just kind of coughs like you know what? Maybe they had the right idea. I'm starting to get a little warm. Perhaps I should lay down now. just starts awkwardly walking.
Right.
It's like walks into the living area.
What do you think, Kronk?
I think he is just helping her to her bed.
Oh, that would be an innocent thing to do. Yeah, that makes sense. Arthur, what have you been up to?
Arthur would be just kind of listening on the conversation after cleaning up his drink.
Mm-hmm.
Then after a bit, kind of moving backwards. Or going backwards. I guess I'll wait till tomorrow then. Yeah, fine. But at this point, he might just go ahead and turn in.
Alright, so is that the general idea for everybody?
Yeah, and I'll be spending my time kind of taking off the armor so Vol can sleep calmly, gently.
Mm-hmm. Just undressing her as you go. I see how it is.
Yeah.
Alright. So, if everybody's going to go into a long rest, we'll kind of address that, and then we'll start a new day.
Well, I guess by default now my staff is at full charge.
Uh-huh.
Good job.
There's...
It's like I was concerned there was gonna be like this whole like whole like epic quest chain unlocked like from this like bandit thing. Just like it's like, oh man, I might not have enough charges. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
No, think about
I
it
mean,
this
I was
way.
expecting to keep hunting, yeah.
The quest board was designed for adventurers who are starting out, right? Like, they figured this is a problem for lesser, but you guys were like sitting in the atom bomb to take care of the problem, you know what I mean? So that's kind of like what happened.
I guess by the by, did Krunk turn in the bandit remains when he went to the guild hall?
I don't know, did you, Kronk?
Kronk didn't have any body remains on him. He just moved bodies.
He just went looking for a new quest. He's like, well, we're done there. What's next?
I just don't know if like if Krunk like witnessing Dorian like plucking all these body parts off.
No, he just moved the bodies.
Yeah.
Trees
Kronk
need
was-
fertilizer.
Yeah. He's just feeding nature. Alright. So, let's see here. Christopher, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Alright. Not a nightmare, but maybe a dream of some sort. You get the vision of this very lovely lady with long black hair that kind of like curls down her shoulders, dressed in like furs or something, and just kind of like see like a caravan that she's sitting in. And around her, there are like young children, and you happen to notice a couple other characters who are just kind of like there in this dream, and they're just casually riding from one place to another. But the one thing that kind of like catches you off guard as the dream kind of like fades, you see the face of one man with a long black brim hat, black leathers, a black cape that drapes off his shoulders, and as the like it's like a camera is getting fixated on him face to face, and his eyes glow crimson red as your dream kind of like wakes you up for a moment. Other than that, it is morning time, and you guys can spend it however you want.
Vol and Jack immediately wake up to get crunk again. Damn it, I was hoping Crunk would make a joke.
Oh, Grunk's getting ready for breakfast.
Hey, he's gotta get his greens. Don't you know how this routine works? Gosh, how long have you been with Kronk?
No,
Crunk
the
likes his
whole joke
greens.
was, no, it's just like the whole joke was that, you know, Vol and Jack waking up to get Crunk.
Ah, but Kronk is already Kronk enough for himself that he just doesn't need their Kronkiness. But yeah, two of
Isn't
you...
that what they did the night before?
Exactly, right? So, Vol, you wake up with your armor taken off. In bed. Half
He
naked
forgot
Jack
to
on you.
move. Sorry, I was just gonna laugh. Go like, armor on the bed. It's like, that means Jack never moved the armor, so she must have rolled on it.
It's like
No wonder
sprawled
why
out on
my
the...
neck hurts so bad.
No, I think that's when you like crash backwards in the chair. But hey, that's just me above table.
I mean, you thought it was just a lumpy mattress, and you're used to that, but...
Hmm.
Basically, she wakes up kind of like, just knows her armor's taken off. Jack has his shirt off, basically.
Mm-hmm.
She's just gonna do her usual morning routine, go like, just checking herself up and go like, alright, dog tags, ring, armor over there. Got all that. Alright, cool. What did I do last night? Just kind of like forgetting since she clearly crit failed.
Yeah, that was a hard fail for you there.
I fell from grace so damn hard.
Yeah, the dice decided it was time to tell a news story.
But she's probably gonna like, realizing that she doesn't remember, looks at Jack and is like, he must have been nice, alright. I'll have to thank him later, and then kind of just slowly crawls out. Heading back, joining Kronk to get his greens.
Nice. Silhouette, thank you for raiding us. We miss you, girl. Welcome, Raiders. Alrighty. So, yeah. Vol wakes up, gets dressed, heads to the dining area. What's everybody else up to?
Jack will be getting up right about now and kind of putting some of his stuff on, noticing that Vol's already up. We'll be like, hopefully she didn't hit the door on her way out. And then quickly ready and start heading out. Join her at the table.
Okay.
Manage to get out here and quite fine on your own.
Took me a bit, but I think I was able to manage.
You kind of took a dive. You doing okay?
I will tell you honestly, Jack, I don't even remember right when I had that drink night happen to me.
Yeah, she can really hold her own. We lasted another pair of drinks, like right after that. But she ended up falling asleep at the bar. I won. I beat you both.
Well, congratulations, Jack.
Thanks. Sure
You
hope
don't
she
seem as
keeps.
happy as you wanted to be.
It was a good night. And I'm just hoping she got home alright. Paulina said that she got someone from the guild to pick her up.
Well, I'm glad you're changing your tune a bit. Less of scornfully staring at her and more of concerned.
Oh, good morning, guys. How are you?
Alright, Chilla's here.
I'm doing
Yeah.
alright, Shella. I think I slept. So,
Me too.
how'd
That's
you
a
sleep,
great
Shella?
thing.
Did you have fun?
I did a little dance routine around the room, made the wind blow this way and that way, and went to bed.
I would have done the same thing if I won.
If you won, what do you mean win? I thought you were both purposely trying to lose that game last night.
Nah, you beat me fair and square.
Meanwhile,
Eats her
apologies, Smith.
grapes.
I didn't see you there.
oh yes, I was coming back this way to get some potatoes from the storeroom. Excuse me, it's right here to the left if you don't mind.
Oh, I didn't realize this establishment used so many potatoes.
Oh my god, I love how fast he's in there!
Yeah. She comes to this door and just starts looking for potatoes. Are you making a stealth check, Arthur?
That wasn't actually. I don't.
Oh, that's where you were. I'm like, well, I gotta get you
What?
involved one way or another. I figured you were trying to steal her potatoes, so here I am. I'm trying to stop you. You can make a stealth check. though.
Yeah, he'll stealth.
Yeah.
He'll stealth.
He'll stealth. 22. That is plausible. We could probably reach that one. Let's see what happens. The dice will tell the story that they wish to tell. Let's see what they want to say. So you got a pretty good one. Well, doesn't look like she's going to do. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you hear the door open. She waddles in and grabs some potato sacks out of the box and then waddles back out, making her way back to the kitchen. And you are able to continue doing whatever it is you are doing in that room.
Kind of giving a sigh of relief the moment she leaves, and just gonna steal a couple more potatoes, and then go out and meet the others.
Yeah, you get about 3 or 4, however many you want.
Yeah.
Oh, it appears that both of you survived your battle with liver poisoning.
I mean, the battle's never really won. It's just, held out.
Until the liver's gone, and then the battle's done.
I'm sorry that I keep doing this with you, Christopher. It's something that I used to do with the boys I used to have to, command over.
Oh, I suppose then a lot of merriment on their part.
How else do you
Who-
celebrate, a lot of
Who's
times
Mary?
also?
Who was this Mary that was meant for?
No, Shella, it's
She's such an adorable...
it's another word for revelry.
Revelry! Ooh, sounds fancy. Where's Gronk? I want to teach him this new fancy word.
I think he was moving to the table, but you accidentally grabbed him as you were moving all the character sheets.
I didn't
No,
touch him.
he's still at the bar.
Oh, well, you're currently right there, but you can move yourself where you need to be. Okay, but you can't...
should be-
All right. Right now you're in the
Yeah.
hallway.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's kind of I was making a refer. It's like, like when you were moving all the tokens, I think you grabbed his.
I don't
I
remember...
thought I was still at the bar.
No. I literally just grabbed Pauline. I didn't have to grab... Oh, those other tokens. Oh, maybe... No, I didn't grab him. He wasn't in that mess. Either way. But
He
yeah.
was walking as he was doing it, so like he did the auto move.
I don't know. Either way, you're at the bar. I got it. So yeah, we see Kronk over there at the bar. So yeah, I guess Shella would come over to the bar and be like, "Hey, Kronk, I learned a new word. It's called reverie."
That has a lot of R's in it.
It sure does. Christopher taught it to me. It's about something about Mary's mint.
I guess some people do wish to marry men.
You think mint's pretty?
I think the eye is in the beholder.
I mean, yes, you're probably right. They even have stalks with extra eyes if necessary. There's definitely a lot of eyes there.
Then they could see a lot of beautiful things.
That sounds romantic. And the DM now knows what to put in next session.
Internal screaming.
Did anyone else have any curious dreams last night?
I dreamed about a butterfly.
I don't really like talking about my dreams. It's just usually the same too. But, why you ask?
Wait a minute, Vol. Roll me a wisdom saving throw. I just remembered there is something I can hit you with.
Yeah, you can. Oh! Fuck!
You have a nightmare of milking a cow. And Jack turning to you every so often going, "Moo, darling."
Oh, obviously scooches like does a away from Jack. Scooches away.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. This one's the new third nightmare I got.
Probably would never top the one that usually haunts your conscience, but at this point, it's probably better that this one invades instead of the others.
Indeed. But, I doubt Jack, I imagine he had a good dream, but...
He was a rabbit. Of course he had a good dream.
But curiously still getting milked by Vol.
That's utterly terrible taste for you to be saying such things, my friend. We need to move this along a little further from this conversation and get it... Too
It's
easy.
like, just gonna look at Arthur. It's like, Arthur, what do you dream? I don't know you super well as much. Do you have something that you kind of hope, or, I don't know, something to add into that?
I don't dream most days. Sometimes I dream of certain things that happens. Other times I dream of ridiculous things, like last night where I was swimming in a pile of gold.
I mean, you could do that with in my bag. Since I have
Sounds
a
like-
pile of gold.
Sounds like that would hurt.
It would, Shella. That's why I'm not going to do it. Also, that has no atmosphere. And we would cause a fabric of time and reality to split.
Fair enough. But, Christopher, was your dream not that great, like mine?
I wouldn't say it was of any particular quality, just... It felt different. It's a woman surrounded by children, a woman I've never met, but also a curious figure in black looking upon her.
What did he look like? Like,
Did he actually have any notable features, or was it really just like
The
figure
face
in the
seemed to-
background in dark clothing and a hat?
I want
super
you to
edgy
imagine.
and evil.
I want you to imagine Vampire Hunter D. Like that's the kind of figure that you kind of see, and his eyes just flicker of crimson light, like they're just lighting up on their own, almost like he's actually the vampire. but that's not the reference here.
Well, looked a bit the vagabondish type, but the crimson eyes, they weren't looking at me, but even so, they felt as though they pierced my soul.
Piercing the soul might actually hurt. It's like piercing your hand, right?
Why? Like, are you piercing your hand randomly for no reason, Shella?
She pulls the fork away from her hand. No.
Shella, I'm taking that fork away.
No, it's mine. I need it for my food.
Shella, give me this
No,
damn fork.
no,
I know you.
Give it. No,
You didn't. Give you the
mine.
fork.
My fork. Athletics.
Alright. Swallowable and, Shella fight. Okay, now I roll well.
Give me back my fork.
Shella, I'm gonna give you a spoon instead. Eat your salad with the spoon.
She just turns it over. I can still do this though.
Do you want me to take away your spoon now?
When the hell did you become my mother?
I just don't like it when you hurt yourself, Shella, especially when you're trying to play a game you can't play.
Oh, that reminds me. I remember seeing these roguish types put their hand on the table like this. And then they take I guess they had daggers. And then she just kind of like starts stabbing between her fingers. And they started doing this. And then they got faster. Ow!
Shella.
That hurt. Hold on.
I
got this. I got this. I probably should not do this with a real knife. That's what I'm getting at.
Takes away the knife before she even grabs it.
Yeah. Apparently now all she can eat is the toast. Okay. But yeah. The morning is your guys. We still have a little bit of time if you want to accomplish anything, or we can just get ready to call it a session here. It's up to you.
We still need to decide where we're gonna find these spiders at.
Oh yeah, you said something about spiders last night.
If you like, Kronk, maybe we can go find someone that's a hunter of the local area. Maybe a hunter's guild of some sort. They might know about the local region where spiders roam.
We're seen coming towards town from the east, but we might not know exactly where.
That's why I was thinking we could find someone that might know the region that has an idea where they might go,
Kind of like hear Pauline at the bar, just kind of like as she's kind of like eavesdropping unknowingly.
I'm planning to head to the shop, with Elvarina, pick up a few things. Maybe we could meet someone on the way, or ask the bartender if she knows anyone. Points to Paulina, who's, listening in.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I might know a few things. You never know. It's like I live in the city or something.
No one wants to ask?
You know what? That
It's
makes
just
my
like
job
awkward
easy.
silence.
Well, I was just like, apologies. It just seems as though you had a handle on the situation. Or at least you seemed confident.
Paulina, I have a couple questions for you.
Oh, do go on. Show up.
Do you know where we could possibly find these spiders that we found on a quest board?
I don't know. What did the paper say?
I don't know. What does the paper say?
And the paper said, for those above table, that you were supposed to check out a farm nearby on the road that leads off to the east. The specifics are given to you. It's like the third house that you approach on this road.
Christopher is just enjoying this this 3-person act.
Yeah, and Paulina is
Just
just
Vol
kind of like,
awkwardly not asking questions. Paulina wanting to be questioned.
yeah. And Paulina is like kind of like looking down the table. First, she's kind of like focused on Jack because she's seen him like do some tricks, right? And then she goes back down to the end of the table, giving Arthur that glance, and just kind of like sees him looking away. No, if you've gotten a quest from the quest board and it doesn't tell you exactly where to go, they usually tell you who you need to talk to first. And should be on that little message there. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't usually get a chance to go on a quest, but you know, I hear a lot of adventurers when they come in and tell their stories.
Would you like to join us? It could be fun.
Make a persuasion check.
I want to buy definitely advantage.
You
I'm
wanna buy-
buying advantage.
We're gonna take Paulina on a trip. All right, let's see what happens here. We're getting you an advantage, buddy. All right, go for it, Kronk. Roll again. I got it. A 10. That's better.
Kronk is
yeah.
charming.
That is fair. She debates it for a moment, and I think she will. You know what? I'll leave it to her. Like one of her stat rolls. We'll see if she will do it or not. So she's gonna do a roll for herself. All right. Let's do that. So she'll make. I don't know. Do we want a high or low roll? Like, let's make it. Let's make it a history check. She's checking her schedule, right? That's what she's doing. So if she gets a low roll on this, she'll forget what she was doing today. And if she gets a high roll, well, then she's going to have to stay here because she knows she's got responsibilities. Oh, hey, look, she's got nothing on her menu today. She's like, you know what? I have some staff I can have take over for the day. I would love to join you.
You'll want to take her out to fight spiders.
She can help us find the spiders and then maybe just watch from over there.
Doesn't it say where to go?
I tell you what, hand me your
where
sheet.
they were.
Yeah, hand me your sheet. She like asked you for the paper, right? And you hand her the paper, right?
I honestly don't know if I got it back from Christopher. I'm assuming I did, but
I assume you did. Yeah, Christopher doesn't keep people's stuff.
he was shocked.
Are we all assuming that Christopher is a dirty thief?
I did
Forgetful?
not
Maybe.
assume such things. So I myself did not assume that. But yeah, you do have it on you. So if you hand it to her, she goes, "Oh yeah. I know exactly where this is. I could take you right there, right about now. Hey, get over here. It's your shift now. I'm taking the day off." Throws her apron, tosses it to one of the barkeeps that come in. Fine, and yep.
Kronk's gonna look at Jack.
Paulina joins the party.
He's gonna make it much quicker.
Jack just has like his finger and like thumb just on the bridge of his nose, like.
Hey.
Even I know not to do this. Come on, guys. Really?
Christopher does that too. Maybe you're related.
You know, that I could see that. You know, two brothers butting heads.
Yes, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed youth related to the dark-haired, dark-eyed outlaw.
I mean, like, and you're gonna see bullets. Like, I mean, like, it's possible. Like, you can have adopted family, like I do, kind of thing.
Without missing a beat, Shella goes, "Yeah, I can see that. They all look the same to me."
I'm pretty sure I'm old enough to be his dad, but okay.
I don't believe that for a second, Jack. If I know your age.
I don't know. You all have like a similar look, regardless how old you are. So I wouldn't doubt it. We
All
only
right, well,
lived to 2 days. Or wait, 11
All right.
days. That was the joke. 11 days. My bad. I ruined it, guys. I'll have to quit now. How long do kobolds
I
usually
guess I'll
live?
stick on bodyguard detail to make sure Paulina stays safe in case spiders attack when she's with us.
She gives you this coy look and goes, "Aw, my hero."
Yeah, well, don't be a little cheerful just yet, considering how things go for us. Just be glad you're not sitting next to him, and he points over to Christopher. You'd be bound to catch an error or two with him around.
Sit next to him,
Then
you
she
say?
should sit. I was gonna say. Then I think I should sit by him to make sure that she and him don't get arrows.
Looks like we are arrow buddies today. Sits next to
I swear,
Christopher.
if something happens to her, I'm blaming all of you for this.
How is this my fault? Shut
Yeah,
up.
how is this our fault?
Do you want her to come along?
I
mean,
mean, she
Kronk
did
asked.
state,
Yeah. Go ahead.
and
She is very friendly.
And what if the spiders attack her?
Then I guess
well, then
I'm
you're
gonna
doing a
have to
bad job
squish
at
it.
being a hero.
Yeah, I thought you were there, my Prince Charming.
Christopher sends a message to Paulina.
Hmm.
You were the one that did the magic a few nights ago, didn't you?
She sends you a message back. Well, which magic are you talking about? I can't remember.
The unruly bar patron.
I'm sorry, I must not remember that one.
Well, I don't really feel great bringing a civilian with us. I know it's me saying this and all.
Oh,
Paulina,
civilian now.
Yes, what do I have to do to make sure you don't come along? For your safety.
She kind of like turns to Kronk. I don't think I can take anything. Kronk invited me along, and he is a very kind and passionate turtle that I feel I should give him the benefit of the doubt to have my company with so that he can enjoy his quick adventure to save us from these spiders. So I would do everything in my power to make sure that my Cronky Poo gets the job done.
Kronk. Are you serious, buddy?
She's got a grin on her
You
face,
think
though.
you could? Do you think you could entertain her more here by yourself?
Probably. I mean, I know how to fly the airship now. I'm sure the professor would let me take it out for a little spin. Tell you what, Paulina, how about this?
Yes.
A date.
With who? You? Please.
Yes.
No.
How many people do you know that can fly an airship?
How many people do you know that could pay their tabs?
He just raises his hand. I know
Good
a lot
for
of
you.
people could pay my
Goat Star.
wouldn't make-
And as you're having this conversation, you hear in your head, Arthur, as a finger gets kind of like pointed under the table towards you. We get to spend all kinds of time today, and I can't wait to see how you pull off all of your tricks. It's a message in your head from her.
Yeah, neither can I. He's gonna cough, get up, and just kind of start backing away slowly.
Mm-hmm. She kind of like takes
looks
notes,
Very
like,
slowly.
Like Arthur is ready to go.
yeah.
Oh
he
wow, I
seems
didn't realize he
totally
was
ready.
that excited.
Well then, let me go grab a few things, and we'll be on our way then, shall we? Oh, that sounds good to
I
me,
could-
guys. Go for it.
I was just gonna say, I could stop at the shop anytime, unless people want me to go there first, but I think it won't take too long. Do you think?
This should be a quick one. I think we should be able to find these spiders real quick. And I think Croc and the rest of you will be able to take care of it swimmingly.
How many trees away is it?
Trees? She kind of like looks at you a little confused for a minute. I don't know if you can exactly measure it by trees, but it is no more than a couple miles to get there. Be a little bit of a short stroll. I believe you guys own a carriage, right? We can get there within the hour if you want.
I think we will wait for Arthur and Wolf to get ready, and we'll go.
I see.
I mean-
And once more, Arthur, in your head, you hear a voice that says, "You know, I know you're around here somewhere. You should really hurry up and get ready. We're ready to leave, aren't we?"
All right, fine. I'll meet you around front.
You know, I think he'll be meeting us around front real soon.
Then I'll go get the carriage.
I'll help. That's not
Picks
the
up
front.
Shella, puts her on her on Vol's shoulder
Oh,
because she's tiny enough.
okay. Just don't hit me in the head on the way out this time. Ow!
Sorry,
Mhm.
Shella. Sorry, I keep forgetting how tall I am.
It's okay. It's fine. Just the top part of my noggin. And with that,
You can
they all...
practice your wind of healing.
Oh, yeah. With that, everybody starts to make their way out of the tavern. And you will be starting the next session, hunting down spiders with Paulina, the barkeep. How about that? Anything else we want to say in closing before we close?
Maybe before walking out all the way, it's like, oh yeah, Jack, you can keep that favor if you need to. Use it anytime. And it continues on.
Mm-hmm.
Jack would try to get his coat from Paulina before they left.
Oh, yeah, she left
Wait.
it here.
Oh, okay. I was about to say they were like, that'd be awkward if she took your coat.
Yeah, that's true. No, she would have had your coat and given it back. Like, that might have been what prompted her to come over in the first place. But, yeah, we're gonna take Paulina, a newly developed warlock I've been working on that never had a chance to be played yet. Looking forward to it. We're gonna go kill some spooters. So join us next week at 7 o'clock p.m. We're gonna be playing some more D&D over here every Monday. We do this one, Elsparia, Trails to the Past. We have a Curse of Strahd that happens on Wednesdays. We currently had supper with Strahd, and he had some very entertaining thoughts to share with our fellow. We now have 2 broken parties who are combined to make one, and they're starting to explore Castle Ravenloft as we speak. Apparently the first trap is a trippy one, as it puts people to sleep and sends them to the top floor. I don't know why, but that's what they found. But dang, if I had Faye on the freaking trap, you know, you silly elves who can't be put to sleep. Made it almost inert. Either way, though, join us for that one on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. On Fridays is our open roleplay, and if you're like, wow, these guys are a lot of fun, I wish I could join in. Guess what? You can. A few of these folks do join us on our Friday games, and you can play with some of our cast and with other viewers and people from the forums. Type !RP and !Discord in Twitch chat to get the information. Mitchie did that for me just a little while ago, but if you need those links, just type out that, and you'll be able to get our Discord link to join the community, and the RP link to join the actual Roll20 game, where you'll be able to make a character once I get you a character sheet on the day we are playing. Join us early, around 3:30 p.m. Central, to get started on character creation, but the game starts at 5. So every Friday at 5 p.m., join us for that. On Sundays, if you had a lot of fun on Friday, but the restrictions were a little too much, and you want to play a different kind of character, we have a sub-only Sunday. Subscribe to our Twitch channel, link your Discord to Twitch, and you can join our sub-only Sunday. That is 12 p.m. Central to 4 p.m. Central, and it's a lot of fun. We finally got out of a very terrible place, and we learned some new spells. With that, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are my days off. I try to stream over at We Rise as one. So if you feel like following me whenever I play video games, I appreciate it. Though I will admit, I have been terrible at getting around to it, but I'm going to try to change that soon. I say as I probably lying through my teeth, but we're going to try. We have a charity coming up in May 16th through the 22nd. We're doing a whole week, and each day is going to be 4 to 6 hours of one-shots. And during these one-shots, you can do similar what you could do here with our channel points, but instead you're going to be using donation money to buy advantages, boons, banes, disadvantages, and even draws from the deck of many things. And all of it looks like it's going to Wounded Warrior Foundation. So we're going to go ahead and I got to finish up stuff on my end, get that organized, but we're going to be doing that between the 16th and the 22nd. It's going to be a flex schedule as far as time goes. Ooh, excuse me. So we can be convenient towards our DMs who are only available at certain times. But we are going to have a fun week. I can see it. It's going to be great. Hope you can join us. Other than that, I think that's all of my announcements. Thank you again for watching. I'll have my friends here say goodnight to Twitch and Facebook. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Not night.
Good night.
And with that, my friends, do you hear the calling? You know, the chaotic calling. We're going to go raid somebody, so stay tuned. That'll give you some more cookie clusters. And we're going to ask them if they hear the calling. Use the emotes if you got it, but stay tuned, guys. We're going to go find someone to raid.